Hey, what do you? I know you're going live right now. What do you call these? I call them a koozie. That goes around your beer. What would you call them?
We don't
like
use
this.
them.
Or like this. Like if you put a beer in or a drink.
We don't use them.
Really, dude, this is the best. Rare. You know why? It's not that I want I don't want my hand to get cold or whatever. It's that I don't want the heat from my hand to warm up my beer. That's why I like them.
Right. So let's explain something to you lovely Americans. Right. So
That's me.
Grab some glasses. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I put beer caddy interviews up here. It's not really. It's our man Mike. Drunk Texan says, "Hell yeah,
Yeehaw.
brother!
Yippee-ki-yay!" You know, I'm just kidding.
Yippee-ki-yay! Fire me up, brother! Hell yeah! We're shooting the breeze, or there's another word for it. Mike taught me, but I'm not saying it.
Yep.
So, Mike, the reason why we don't use beer koozies is because we have glasses that look like this and look like this, and we have a glass also that looks like this. And the reason is, if you look at the glass, it's a beautiful shape. So it's got a bulbous bottom half, and it comes in, and all glasses cover your nose. And the reason is, smell is 30% taste.
Mm.
So we like to drink our beers out of a glass. An American beer, a lot of it is made out of rice.
Yeah.
And so they just have it real, real cold, so you can't taste nothing, and you drink it out of the bowl.
Yeah.
And you might as well drink cold water.
Yep. Well, but water doesn't get me drunk. At least I never drank enough water to get drunk.
No, that's true. Me neither.
I'm not a huge water drinker, but I'll give it a shot one time. See if it works.
So, in the chat, we've got some of the crew. If you've got any awesome questions to ask Mike about, well, maybe you just troll him or ask him some serious questions.
I got some trolls for sure.
Like this one here that says, "Bell for Mike."
Hold on, I gotta mute this. Okay, now I can see the comments now. Okay.
I love it.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Window beer review, Thomas. He's gonna have his hands full with the trolls.
Well, our man Thomas is in Ireland.
Oh, okay. Right on.
ML, is this all because you didn't know what a bell end was until somebody said it?
I did not. Someone was talking about bell ends, and I was like, the end of a bell? What are you talking about? And they were like, it's the end of something. It ain't a bell.
Oh, dear.
But I don't know why. The very first live stream I ever did, it ended up where, I don't know, everyone started typing, just spamming bell end. I don't know, but don't encourage it, because it's like a wildfire, man. You got to wait to the end.
So, it's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, it is a bishop's hat. There we go. I couldn't see the link because my tablet is from Stone Age, but I found it anyway.
Hey, he was on my last chat. What's up, man? Or girl? I don't know. I assume guy, but I don't know. Buffering.
Legend. That's my life. Buffering.
Yeah, that's like me trying to win the lottery. It's loading. It's buffering.
It's true. I don't know how I actually got here either. I was eating a burger and hoping for the best.
Yeah, there's worse things you can eat. That's for sure.
So, Mike, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking. So this one's in a koozie. Again, I don't know. This is Texas A&M. It's a local college, but drinking these Shiner box. This one's empty, but it's weird. This because I have a green screen behind me. The color looks weird on camera. It's like an amber. It's pretty close to the real colors on camera, but it's a lot darker of a yellow on this sticker. I think the green screen's screwing it up, but It is. It's about 5%. I'd have to look it up. It doesn't say on the bottle, but it's kind of I think you would approve of this beer. It's a dark amber, like, I don't know. I think it's still technically a lager, but it's a local small brewery in Shiner, Texas, which is why it's called Shiner Bock. Shiner, Texas. I've been there one time. It is no one's ass lives there. It is like population 100 people, tiny little place, and the only thing they have there is that brewery. But that's like a very famous, very popular local Texas beer.
I feel like I've seen it.
It's even if you get outside of Texas, you can't find this beer anywhere. But it's that's, to me, makes it cooler. I wouldn't call it a craft beer, but because it is pretty big, it's pretty popular, but it's only in Texas it's popular.
So our man Headshot here has got a business idea, proposition for you.
Okay.
He's going to organise trips for Americans who have taken an interest in British culture.
Mm-hmm. Would herald from my second favorite. Wait a second. Second favorite U.S. state. What other? There's not even any other states in the U.S. Well, yeah, there is actually. There's Texas and then not Texas. That's the other state.
That must be what he's getting at. Up the mighty Potters. No idea what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
Anyone got the link? You're in here now, so I assume you're in there.
He's like, how do I get to the live stream, bro?
I love it. These guys are cool. Top Shelf. Hello, cheers all for the great state of Maine.
Maine's cool. Maine's all right.
We do Maine. We like Maine.
It's no Texas, but it's all right.
We did a Maine beer festival here in Leeds. Well, I'm in Huddersfield, but Leeds down the road, 20 minutes away. And what they did is they did this beer box thing, container. They sent a bar to Maine with all our beer on it, and then they sent it back with all their beer on it. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
There you go. Thomas is trying to get us drunk straight away.
Shots. It's only 2:00 over here, but shots.
It's only 11 minutes past 8. So, Top Shelf. I want an amber bock.
Ooh.
Same. I'm drinking Allagash White at the moment. A nice Belgian style wheat beer. You're a class act, Top Shelf. I'm forced to satin myself with Merlot. Well, why not? Fruit-based drink for the ladies.
I don't do wine. I can't do it.
I can, Mike. I can. I don't look like I should be able to, but I don't mind a fruit-based drink for the ladies.
Yeah. Wine to me just tastes like nail polish remover. I don't like it.
It might be your wine. Our wine doesn't taste like that.
Maybe. I went to this company thing one time where they had $200 bottles of wine, and they poured it in my glass, and I was like, this is like $50. And I was like, it's disgusting. I hated it.
Oh, well, there you go.
It was a fancy French restaurant.
Lovely. Monge 2, Rodney, Monge 2. John's going to be late. It seems to be my thing, Mike. People say I'm always late.
Right. It's all good.
It's because normally I'm always late. That would do that. I'd just like to say I'm wearing my Texas T-shirt for you.
Oh, yeah. Nice. And then you got to show them the American hat, though.
So this is Cletus McFarlane, who has a YouTube channel. And my mate got this all the way from America, baby. Shamon.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know not to cuss. I didn't cuss. You see that? Yeah. Censored myself.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Is the music annoying you, or is it okay?
It's very just in the background. I forget it's even there until you mention it.
Nice. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oi, Headshot, you got there. It feels very drunk at this point, just so you know. He's been drinking all afternoon. Phil Smith, hello, sir. Not too bad. Merlot is good. Use it to drink out the box when I was single. Yeah, been there, done that one.
We used to call that the bag slapper. So my very brief, I didn't finish college, but I got a little bit of college. and or university, whatever I think y'all call it. But we would get those like 5-liter bags of wine that's boxed, and you take it out, and then you put it in, and then someone slaps it, and you have to chug until someone else. You have to, while you're chugging, tell someone else to slap the bag, so you have to chug the whole time. And so you're like chugging wine that's disgusting. It's a cheap ass, $10 5-liter thing of wine, and you're chugging it. And then you're like, you have to run up to someone at the party, and they like turn and look, and you're like, slap the bag. But you can't tell them. You just have to point, and hopefully they know the rules. And then when they slap the bag, you don't have to chug anymore.
Wow.
That's we're civilized. Okay.
We don't have games like that. Much. Phil Smith. Yep, that's right. You've got to be fashionably late. Phil, get the keys off him. You're never late. So, right. Okay. Phil's very drunk. Kev, he's locked me out. I haven't locked you out. There's no key to a live stream, Phil. I told you this before. Right. Oh, my gosh. We are... Hello from Stoke. Hello, Ethan. How you doing? Welcome. 5 somewhere. It's true. Richie. So Richie is impaired. A slightly. Oh gosh, I can't talk. He can't. He can't see. He's actually partially sighted.
So
and he has a podcast. The man's a beast.
You bringing that up? He can't speak or whatever, and then you sang a song. How come, like Adele, when she sings, there's no accent? Why is that? Why is it? How come when Americans and then British people sing, they sound the same?
Right. It's not true.
Yes, it is. Adele does not sound British.
No. I'm going to get a copyright strike for this, but I'm going to prove you completely wrong.
Oh, no, hold on. Time out. It's not even a copyright strike. So I played music one time. Oh, you were there. You commented. They straight up turned my stream off, bro. They turned it off, and I got a nasty-ass email about it.
Did you really?
They were like, you better not, blah, blah. You violated our terms of service. And I was like, okay, calm down, YouTube.
Yeah, but you know what? These guys, I met them, actually. So let me try and make this work. Right.
Okay.
We're reacting to this for the purposes of YouTube.
And education.
Educational, right. I'm going to stop the American music, Shimon. And we're going to try this out. And you're going to go, hang on a minute, these guys don't sing with an American accent because they're Londoners.
You got a beautiful chin.
Okay, that's...
You got beautiful skin. You got a beautiful face.
I hear that a lot.
You got taste. There you go. Do you know what they're called? They're called Chaz and Dave.
I heard an accent there for sure.
They're a beautiful London thing.
You know what? Who's the band that sings that? Let me get to the chorus. When I feel heavy metal, woohoo, and I'm pens and I'm needles, woohoo. They sing with an accent. I can hear their English accent when they're singing.
Really?
I mean, maybe it's not English. It's somewhere in the UK, but I can hear an accent for sure.
In the comments, if you know somebody that sings with an English accent, please let's show Mike.
Old Pacer is having a bad time, looks like. Went to get a beer from the fridge, banged my head, and fell down the stairs. That Texan is a bad influence. You were not the first person to tell me that.
Wow. A proper French wine will taste as fruity and fresh. Bad wine tastes like vinegar. Yes, it does. It does.
All wine tastes like vinegar.
Oh, man,
what's up,
Sharky boy's in.
What's up, brother?
Hell yeah. Fire me up.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah.
I want to go to Texas and talk like this. And they'll be like, where the hell you from, boy? I'm like, I'm from Texas. I'm friends with Mike over here. He drink beer and talk rubbish.
the English Texan accent. It's really good.
You just couldn't tell that it wasn't. It wasn't real. It was like there was an American in the building right then, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I forgot you were English for a second, or British.
True. It's a beautiful thing. It's my fault, is it now, Phil? Thank you.
He called you a slag and then typoed LOL.
Like, you slag.
There's only 3 letters. 2 of them are the same, and he typoed it. Can you go back? Are you able to go back to see that? LOK. Unless slag lock is a word I don't know. But
No.
I think he just typoed LOL. I'm trying to get to that level. Typo LOL.
You slag lock.
Oh man.
I see you're a classy French Texan. Mange too.
I guess.
Bonjour. Où est la piscine?
I'd say I'm more Mexican than anything. Because in Texas, we have very, 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 very strong Mexican culture because we share a border with them. So we have, yo hablo más o menos muy poquito español.
What? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Casa el Diablo.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Which means where's the library?
Yeah. Or you say dans le songe. Où est dans le songe? Where is the monkey in French?
¿Dónde está? That's how you say where is the in Spanish.
Isn't Casa del El Diablo the house of the devil?
Yeah. House of the devil, yeah.
We have a wine called Casa El Diablo. That's the only reason I know it.
Yep.
And the word, so I'm building a pub shed in my garden, and it's called the Kazi Inn. And a southern slang word, Kazi, means toilet, which comes from the word casa, which means house in Spanish.
Yes, it does. It sure does.
I'm miles away with the comments.
Yeah, that happens to me. I feel you. I see Schumacher's in here. What's up, brother? What's Silsby?
No, I have no idea.
I'm glad it's not just me that doesn't know sometimes. Dude, Headshot, you were in my last stream. We were bros. He paid £10 to tell me a joke.
Top man, Headshot. I'm not monetized because I got no subscribers. So,
yeah. Hey, man, you can really help out channels by subscribing. Once he gets to 1,000 subs, he can start making money on YouTube. It's not enough to quit your job or nothing, but it's cool. I mean, it's a cool little side piece. And I actually used YouTube paid me a couple days ago, and I went and bought a gun with it. And I recorded the footage of the gun buying process, and I'm going to make it into a video. I've just been too lazy to do it yet, but.
Yeah, if I get some money, I'm going to use it for travel to go to all sorts of places and have beery adventures.
Yep, that'd be cool.
And, that's my plan. But in case you've never been here before, I actually have a brewery. Funnily enough, true story. And this channel came out of being in lockdown. Really, that was the reason. Mike. Yep. Will you be finishing the rest of your PG tips, or will you just stick to beer and sweet tea from now on?
So I actually I've been thinking about driving down to Galveston, which is it's a coastal city in Texas, about an hour and a half or so for me, and going down to Galveston and then throwing the tea in the harbor, making a video out of it because it's British tea and I'm an American. You know that story. It's not worth going all the way to Boston, but I kind of wonder, because I've never been to Boston, and then I could just make a video of what I do with my British tea, and I throw it in the Boston Harbor. Wouldn't that's good? That's good content, right?
I think we'd all be very upset.
Just kidding.
Not kidding. Yeah, but look at it. I'm not speechless, Mike. I don't know what to say. I'm a little bit hurt.
Y'all should have given us representation in Parliament, and we would have never left. It's your fault.
That's true. Well, that's true. We're practically we're like UK subsidiary of United States of America. America, baby. I am not drunk. Richie is partially sighted. He can speak, laugh aloud, and I assume the voice of an angle.
Angel?
Yeah, I know, but it's funnier if I said angle. And I've completed that. There we go. Gosh, we're so far behind. Headshot Bellend's live tonight. Lol. Proclaimers. The Proclaimers. Yeah, they sing with
What's that mean?
That's a band.
Oh, okay.
Is that Chaz and Dave? Yes, it is, old boy. Lion. Who doesn't love a bit of Chaz and Dave? I've got a photo of me with Chaz and Dave the 2 years before he died.
I'm going to Google that because I don't get the joke.
What, Chaz and Dave?
That some British stuff.
Chaz and Dave were back in the 80s. They got number ones and stuff, but they're a proper London folk rock and roll kind of guys. And my old man, he was a Londoner, and that's what I grew up on. That's what I listened to.
Okay, yeah, I see pictures of them.
Yeah, and they're great. London, it's London town, Cockney Geezer, London town, Cockney Geezer.
What the hell just happened?
So, well, you know when I tried to teach you Cockney rhyming slang a while ago.
Oh yeah. When I screwed up the video recording, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So he didn't know what the apples were, the apples and pears.
Yeah, I forget. I remember the concept, but
apples and pears stairs. And then we said, I'm going to put me whistle on, me whistle and flute
suit. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So
having his first kid, it's a boy. Well, here's the thing. It's 2021. You can't assume your kid's gender. You have to wait until they decide what gender they are. That's a 2021 America right there. You gotta. Well, y'all aren't in America, so you don't have to worry about it, maybe. But
yeah, we ain't worrying about that. Not right now.
There is literal like stuff on Facebook saying that these gender reveal parties, where like they shoot a flame or something, and it's a blue or pink flame depending on the gender. They're saying that is like sexist and offensive, and they want to get rid of gender reveal parties.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Hey, that's my country. I just hope I die before America does. I don't want to see it.
It's just gone wild, isn't it? It's gone wild.
I don't want to witness it.
No. It's fine. You know what it is? If somebody wants to identify as whatever they want to do, I don't mind. I don't mind that. I don't care.
Me neither.
I have no problem with you doing that. I will call you whatever you want me to call you. I don't mind. I have no issue with that. But when you start telling me what I need to do, you can kiss my shiny butt. I mean, it's shiny.
One comment just caught me. I just saw, you haven't gotten to it yet, but it just caught my eye. It says if you guys get rid of Biden, we might just let you back into the empire.
That's true. Oh, Biden. Everybody, family hot dogs. Yeah. That's basically, yeah. More rabbit than Sainsbury's. Yeah. The Proclaimers have a Scottish accent. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Oasis, that's a good band. I know that band. That's a good band.
They are a good band.
Mm-hmm. They had some bops.
I get your point, Mike, because there's one called, what did he call himself now? Paolo Nutini, and he is Scottish, but he sings like an American. What is it?
Red Solo Cup.
Yep.
I fill you up. Let's have a party. Yeah. Toby Keith sings that song. You just got a copyright strike for that.
We need, we should do it. We should do it. It's worth a copyright strike in it just for that.
Toby Keith's a big artist. I'm telling you, this stream's gonna abruptly end. Watch.
No, it won't.
Okay.
Because they don't know me.
Check this out. So I swear to God, I went to a funeral. A man died. Okay, we were at his funeral. It was my aunt's husband, and when the funeral was over, like the music they played for us to leave to like go to the gravesite to put him in the ground was Red Solo Cup. I swear to God. And I was like, and I was thinking it was some horrible mistake, but no. And so I told, it was my Aunt Loretta is her name. And I went up to her and I was like, Aunt Loretta, what the hell? And she's like, that's his favorite song. And every time he got drunk, he said, when I die, you better play Red Solo Cup at my funeral. And so they did. I was like,
that's
okay,
awesome.
That's what he wanted. That was his favorite. I don't really use them, to be honest, but they're cool. They're whatever. I just use regular cups.
Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals. And
you're about to get shut down, bro.
You prefer drinking in glass. Hey, Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. In 14 years, they are decomposable. And unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac
kiss my ass.
Red Solo Cup. I fill you up.
Let's have a party.
Okay.
Let's have a party.
I think I'm gonna stick to my day job.
There you go.
Oh, and we didn't get...
Do you know? Funny story. I saw Oasis in a pub in Brighton, and my mate Ollie was like, "You know what? These guys are awesome. They're so cool." And we went to see them, and they were good. They were all right. And then at the end of it, he said, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're all right. They're a bit rough around the edges." He's like, "I reckon they'll be really famous." And I went, "Nah."
Yeah.
But they're like super famous.
My dad, I have a similar story like that with the band Nickelback, which I know is like a hated band. But my dad saw them at a small pub one time in Dallas. And he actually got, hey, look, Mason, that's my boy in that comment. That's when I went to the bar with him last night. But but he got a CD signed by Chad Kroeger, the singer, and they were a nobody band. Like he just went in and heard there was live music, and that's all he knew. It was just a random band. And he was like, dude, this band is good. And then now they're, one of the biggest bands of all time. Only the Beatles have sold more records than Nickelback. Fun fact.
So I even had a Nickelback song at my wedding.
Oh, really? Which one?
It was our first dance. I can't remember. Hopefully Lydia's not watching because I'm going to die a short death. What's it called? I'll look it up later. So Big Kev says that I sound like Jackie Gleason from... Mike, I need to show you something. I got a bit carried away with my latest beer design, and I went all Smokey and the Bandit on it.
Oh, nice. I'm so pissed that I can't try some.
It's pretty cool. We'll sort something out somewhere. It's called Ban 1. So we've done a few things. Ban 1 was the registration of the Bandit's car.
Yeah.
And it was the only thing that we...
plate.
Yeah, it's not copyrighted, so we could get away with it.
Nice. You can't copyright a license plate.
No, and I put a little thing. I even put my little scribe on the back of it.
Dude, your logos look good. What like program do you use? It looks like you paid people for them. I'm a huge fan of the minimalistic logos. You know what I mean?
Well, So Gas Monkey Garage, he has loads of different logos. I have lots of different versions of my logo. But yeah, you should kind of be able to recognize it throughout. Like there's one up in the corner here that says LB Co. So if you look at that, it's actually a bottle top with a crown, and it's also the top of a barrel. Ah, yeah, I see it. Yeah. So there's we just have quite a few versions, but yeah, I've a local designer did the fancy one, and then the LB Co is by them, and then it's been like adjusted by lots of other people. But this one was actually drawn by a guy called Doug, who's got a it's called the Architect's Garage on Instagram, and he draws cars. He just draws cars. The man's a genius.
Yeah.
So it says there, for the money, for the glory, and for the fun, but mostly for the money.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. So yeah, Jackie Gleason. When I get home, I'm gonna punch your mama in the mouth. There's no way that you could come from my loins.
Slap your mama good.
Have you seen Smoking the Bandit?
So that was I know what it is, but it's a little before my time. I haven't seen. I hate to admit, I haven't seen all the Smokey and the Bandits. Sorry, I know. Am I even really from Texas? You know what gets me is I am a Texan and I've lived here my whole life, but I grew up like skateboarding and playing video games. I didn't grow up on ranches and, shooting deer and stuff like that. I don't know. I just so I'm a little behind the times, just a tad on some of the cool stuff. I know most of it, but I don't know. I never watched Smokey and the Bandit.
It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine.
I appreciate it.
Oh, wow. I'm so far behind.
Yeah, it's tough to keep up with chat. I mean, once you get to like 30 people, it starts getting difficult. Especially because we'll see a comment that puts us on a tangent of talking.
Well, that's it. But that's the fun of it. That's what I like about it. No, I've caught up just like that. Look at that.
A new school Texan. Yep.
Oh, look at this. There's loads of people. They're all trying to get me to play music and get us taken down.
Dude, that happened to me. That's no joke. They shut my ass down.
I was there. I was there when that happened. Careful, Texan. They've thought police in the UK.
We're not, dude. We really are getting close to that point, actually. So,
well, we have it, but we do tell people to do one. That like where I feel like you get to a point where you can't because they'll out you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
If you guys get rid of that's
the one.
I like that. It's true.
It's not even the Biden thing. It's that we're trying to get back into the British Empire. The part that makes me laugh.
Right. I like his man from Uncle Avatar there. It's pretty sick.
Sick, bro.
Went to Talladega to get some peach snaps. Peach? Is he 1987?
He says, I know. He was already ready for your reaction to that. He was already ready.
I don't know what to say. I mean, if it wasn't for your avatar being so cool, I'd maybe ban you. But it's quite a cool avatar. There you go. It's all happening. That's not our John. What do you mean that's not our John? Kev?
What? No, that's him. That's the one. He's verified on Instagram. It's him.
It's me. It's me. Right, so questions for my man Mike. Let's baffle him with some Britishness.
Bring it on, brother.
Mike, do you want to try and baffle me with some America, baby? I'm pretty up on the American stuff, though.
Okay. I'm not. So I turned out. So like in 2018, I got off Facebook. I don't ever watch the news. So hold on. Oh, hold on. Go back one. What did that comment say? Go back one comment. Texan, do you have a 10-gallon Stetson and a revolver? So, dude, I actually don't even have a cowboy hat because it's like people in Texas know that I'm not a rancher. Not a farmer. And I feel like I'd get roasted if I wore a cowboy hat. But I really want one because they look cool as hell. But I don't want to get made fun of for being like you ain't like you're a poser. You know, you're a phony.
I would totally wear a cowboy hat.
They're badass, right?
And I've got an odd shaped head. And
me too, man.
Yeah, I can look ill if I wear a hat, but I can. Yeah,
oblong.
Yeah, but I can wear a cowboy hat and look sick.
Nice.
So if I went to America and it was Texas, I'd wear a cowboy hat, and I'd try and get myself pulled over just to watch that cop's face as he pulled up to my window and said, "Get your hands on the steering wheel, boy! I'll shoot your ass!" And I'll be like, "Right, how are you, son? Are you all right, mate? You all right, mate? What's going on? What are you pointing out at me? You're having a laugh. You're having a giraffe, son. What are you doing? Put that gun away. We don't have them in the UK."
He'd be like, "Are you performing spells on me, boy?
Like,
what's this witchcraft you're speaking?"
"I'm gonna shoot your ass. You talk normally, son."
"Why are you talking all funny, boy?" "Oh no, I'm sorry, all funny like, boy."
Is that what they say?
I don't know.
I like it.
That's what the stereotype says.
The Brad and Jack need to have a chat. It's so good. You gotta have a chat, man. You can have a chat in my chat. I won't mind if you have a chat in my chat. You can have a chat. It's all good. I don't care. Mike, have you ever had Yorkshire pudding? That's a good question.
I don't even know what that is. I know what pudding is. And I know what Yorkshire is, but I don't know what Yorkshire pudding is.
Dear Lord, sweet baby Ray's love gravy. I can't believe you've not had a Yorkshire pudding.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know how to show you Yorkshire pudding. Let me see. Let's see if I can work some magic on the internet, because a Yorkshire pudding, no man should not know what a Yorkshire pudding is.
Man, I broke the seal. I could feel a potty break coming on.
A what break? A potty break? You weird. A potty is what babies go to the loo in.
Got to use the little girl's room.
Here we go. Share screen. That there is a Yorkshire pudding.
No, I've never had that.
So you get ones like that. Oh, look at that! That is what I'll be eating tomorrow. You put a bit of gravy in them like that.
Gravy?
Oh, put a bit. Oh, look at that! Look, gravy from the great. Do you have a gravy boat?
No, I don't. But we do have those. But I don't own one. No.
Gravy, and then you make a dinner that looks something like that with like.
Oh, that was good.
That's called a roast dinner. That's what we do. That's what we do well. That's like English breakfast, roast dinner.
I feel like the English breakfast that's what we have in America. Because I've seen pictures of English breakfast, and I'm like, that's what we eat. Like, it don't look any different. The only thing different, and so there's a local British market by my house in Old Town Spring, and we have they were talking about bacon, and he showed us the bacon they sold, and it was just what we would call ham. And then he said that what the bacon we have is called streaky bacon. I guess that's what y'all call it. Where the strips of bacon, and then you cook it so it gets smaller and crispy. And apparently that's not how y'all do it.
We don't want it crispy. Well, some people want it crispy. I like mine to like.
Yeah, I like some texture to it. I don't like it real crispy. Yeah.
No. My missus cooks via. So basically, we have a double oven, and she cooks via the fire alarm. So when fire alarm goes off, I know dinner's ready. So
nice.
Yeah, it's she's been very good at it. Who is Gen Flynn? Gen Flynn?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. He's an American hero, so I feel like I need to know this.
Ask Mike if he knows what a chava is.
No, what? No, I don't.
Now, Blind Man is from the northeast, which is like as the crow flies, about 200 miles north, near Newcastle. I think I know what it is, but I'm not entirely sure myself.
Gin Flynn looks like he's a military guy. I don't recognize the name. He's going Michael Flynn, his government name, I guess, if that's the right guy.
I'm looking him up too. He looks cool. He looks a serious man.
Yep. Yeah, he sure does.
Liver, bacon, and onions. Mike baffled.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever eaten liver, and I ain't trying to. That don't sound good.
It's not. It's rough. Even I don't eat liver.
Yeah.
I'll get my number from Scott if you have ears. How does Mike feel being the only American that knows what a bellend is?
I feel honored. I am honored that I have been graced with the British culture of knowing what a bellend is.
Have you done the whole thing like where you know someone and you're at work and you're like somebody's annoyed you, but you don't want to let on that they annoyed you. And you're like, oh bless you, man, you're such a bellend. Oh,
bless your heart. Oh, I could totally call someone a bellend. I think
you tap him on the back, man. You're the biggest bellend I know. I love you, man.
See, and then walk off. We say my one cuss word is we just say dickhead. That's what we call people. So I don't know. I think that I said that word in one of my streams, and then I think what happened was people told me we call it a bellend. I was like, oh, okay.
Or you can call it a blend if you want. You can just slip it in then, where you just say you're a blend, man.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
This Mike got a massive belt buckle with a longhorn bowl on it. If not, are you actually American? So that'd be a Texan thing. And no, I do have a belt buckle though that pops open and then it lets out the circular thing and it turns into a koozie. A cup holder. So what you could do is have your belt on. Yep, it's legit, dude. And you pop it open. So the belt buckle, it's a very novelty kind of a gag gift, but it's a huge belt buckle. And then it pops open like this, which springs out this little circle, and then you put your beer in it. So you can have a little beer holder right over your crotch. It's dope. It's cool.
Where has this been all my life?
It's in my closet somewhere.
What?
It's pretty cool.
Paul, are you coming on yet, old boy? Are you coming on? His missus
Talking's hard. I know. I feel you, dude.
Yeah, he is after a few beers. So Paul's missus works for the ambulance service in London.
Respect.
So she got home, had a hard day. He's having dinner with her. He's talking to her. He's saying, "Hello, darling. Have you had a nice day? I want to just wine me and dine me. Let's have a little chat. A little bit of, how's the father?" So he's not on yet. That's what you got to say to the missus. You go and say, "Hey, let's go out, and then afterwards we'll have a bit of the old how's your father?"
We call that whining and dining. Got a wine and diner.
Why? Look up Terry Tibbs on YouTube. Terry Tibbs. Talk to me. Terry Tibbs. Mesrai. A back-to-back houses. They won't have a back-to-back house. Do you know what a back-to-back house is?
Does that mean literally is that like a condo, like an apartment or something?
No, it's a house, like this house here, but it would be in half, and then there would be another house on the other side.
Oh, okay. We call those duplexes. So it looks like one house, but there's a wall that separates the middle, and there's two front doors. Yeah, we call those duplexes. But there's even like triplexes and quadplexes and stuff. Yeah.
Holy smokes. Yeah, they're still talking. Consider it. Nightbot, what a friendly chap. Sorry, Mike, I didn't set it up. I should have put your channel in here as well.
Nah, that's all good. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling.
I'd love some subscribers. I'm not desperate or anything.
You should, dude. Subscribing really helps out channels. Getting to that 1,000 mark. Once you get to 1,000 subs, you can start monetizing your stuff, and it's really awesome. So you should consider it. It helps a lot.
We love it, and we make loads. We do a lot of lives. Now the pubs are open and bars are open. We're going to do loads of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We've got lots in the pipeline. Do you know who? Do you know Top Gear is, Mike?
Yeah. I'm not a huge, I don't watch it. I'm not a big car guy, but I definitely know what Top Gear is.
So one of the Top guys, James May, we're working on something with him at the moment.
Nice.
There you go. Speaking in tongues, that's what I was doing. Yorkshire puddings maybe York with no, it's not. Wait, it's not maybe Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire. That's one thing about living in Yorkshire. They're a bit obsessed with being in Yorkshire, so they're like, I got Yorkshire tea, I got Yorkshire Terrier, I got Yorkshire biscuits.
Oh, Yorkshire Terrier. That's a dog, right?
That is a dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, John. Anyone reviewed your new beer yet? I think that word's Fandango.
Deleted. There you go. Got you.
Thanks. Love the can art. There you go.
I censored it for you.
Thanks. It was good. I don't know what I'd do without you, Mike, if I'm honest.
That's why I try to tell people, what would you do without me? And usually they're like, I'd be happier and I would, things would be good, but
yeah, that's what my wife says.
Yeah, no, amen, brother.
Feel your pain, Mike. Feel your pain.
Been there, done that. Got a t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm on my second one already. She hates it though when I introduce her. This is my present wife. Does not like that.
Probably frowned upon. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't like that one.
Not a good strategy.
This is my second wife. That doesn't work either.
That's not good. Yeah.
Or one thing I have done once, many years ago, I haven't done it. I called her by my first wife's name.
Dude, F's in the chat for that. That's a no. That is a no.
That was when we were first married, though.
Well, hey, real quick, you catch up on chat. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
We call that. It's called a 10-100.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, 10-200 is taking a dump. Yeah. I just gotta do a 100. Oh, I see a silhouette in your background.
Okay. See you later. Okay.
I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes. Not even.
2 minutes. No, you gotta watch your hands, sing the national anthem, Stars and Stripes, and all that jazz.
Oh, say, can you see? Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Mike's gone for a wee. What's up, my sweet? Huh? My daughter has come to say good night. Here she is. Toby won't go to bed. Mummy is going to kill him when she comes back from babysitting. Right. Good night, my gorgeous daughter. Yeah, hug. Okay, hug. I love you. Mwah. A good sleep. Dream about what? Chocolate. Hi. Add to stream. My breaker just went out.
Nuh-uh.
So I'm just booting up the computer and the interweb. Hang on.
Oh, no. There's a lag. I picked my nose a minute ago. Hopefully that doesn't make it on the camera. Oh, I hope not. I think I'm good.
Let me fire this up.
Oh, yeah.
Restore.
You were having some problemos, brother. Okay, yeah. I think picking my nose did not make it on the camera. All right. I think we're good. If I can see me clapping on the video, then I made it. No nose picking. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're good.
Did you pick out
Yeah, you were having some internet issues there, brother, man.
No.
I can kind of hear you and see you, but yeah, breaker going out. That's no bueno.
It's all right. I'll be on in a second. I'm working the magic. Don't worry, Mike.
Just make me full screen. I'll take over the stream like all Americans normally do. Just go take over stuff.
Right. Okay. Here we go. There you go.
Good. Yeah, it looks like it's going. I see your lights are on. Oh yeah, I'm on the full screen now. This is now the Drunk Texan says hijacked podcast stream, but I can't control this comment action going on right here. So let's see. All right, let's do this. I'm just gonna start reading the comments. I see my boy Mason's in here. What's up, Mason? That MLD Mason guy, that's my in real life. He and I went and closed down the bar last night, which is why I've been dragging ass all day today. So thanks a lot, Mason. Being a bad influence. Let's see. A Blind Man's Podcast says he ate his bogey. Oh, boogie. No, I didn't eat it. I didn't eat my boogers. I'm not 4. I'm just saying I forgot because the stream was down that I was going to be on camera. And so I'm just sitting here like, it was with my thumb. So it's cool. It's fine. I got bad allergies, man. Lion Wall says we all saw Mike digging for gold. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you forget the webcam's on, you know what I mean? It's creates very awkward situations sometimes. But let's see. So Charlotte's Buttons gave me permission to call her Charlonator. So that's good. I feel like we're advancing in our relationship. That's good. I'm happy about that. Oh,
I'm here.
You fixed your stuff?
Oh, flipping Nora. I had the heater on and all the lights and all the other stuff, and the breaker just tripped and turned off everything in the bottom floor of my house.
It's no bueno. No bueno.
No bueno. No. Sorry, Mike. Every time you come on, I manage to kill the live stream.
Well, that's what Americans do is we come in and then we screw everything up.
No, you don't always.
More often than not, I would say.
A chav. John in a hoodie. Oh, thanks, mate. Cheers. Chava is a chav. Do you know what a chav is?
I do not.
A chav. I don't think you really have chavs in America. What's a chav? It stands for council house and violent. That's what it means. So a council house is like a state-provided house.
Oh,
and there's a lot of people that live in state houses. They're fine, but there's a certain type of person that is a chav.
Okay, so we call those project housing when the government pays for it, and it's always like very poor areas. Is that kind of what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Yeah,
gotcha.
Well, but some aren't rough at all. But there's a certain type of person that comes from there, and we call them chavs. And in Northeast, they call them chavas.
So is it like an insult or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
So if someone calls me a chav, the correct response is to like pull out a bunch of money and make it rain like this.
Yeah, well, you could do, but that would make you look like a drug dealer. I'm just saying.
Is that frowned upon, being a drug dealer? Who knows, man? I might be a drug dealer. Probably not.
CM17 says just joined ? Well, it all went to the wall a minute ago.
Cheers to CM17. I recognize that name.
I'm Googling him now. It seems that he's crazy.
I keep seeing Phil Smith. He says, Mike, knickknacks. Question for my daughter. Have you tried them? A knickknack. When you ask me what a knickknack is, it means it's like an obscure object that's like maybe like an action figure or something could be like a knickknack. If that's like a food or something, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so knickknacks are crisps here, or what you call potato chips, but they're made out of corn.
Potato chips. Yeah, okay.
But knickknacks, what you mean by knickknacks is exactly the same thing as what we think knickknacks are.
Like you have, for example, behind you, over at least for me, it's your left shoulder. You have some knickknacks on that dresser.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I would call a knickknack. But yeah, as far as the food.
This is my latest part of my collection. I've actually got it on eBay at the moment.
Duck hams?
Yeah.
That looks like an old-ass can.
It is. I found it in my father-in-law's little shed thing. And it's still got the grease. It's got grease inside it.
Nice.
1950. This is from.
Which sounds like when I hear 1950, I think 50 years ago, but it's 70 years ago.
Yeah,
time is flying, dude.
And that grease is good to go. You can still use it.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I remember when I was. My dad's big about being a cast iron skillet guy, and he's a firm believer you can never wash it. He says you have to soak it in with the grease, and then when you're done with it, you just dump out the food, maybe get it a rinse of water or something. But he said the grease, you got to keep it. And he said the more stuff you cook in your cast iron skillet, the better the next thing will taste, because it'll get tastes from the other stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? That's gross. But I don't know.
But I think that's what gives it. It's like a wok. You're not meant to clean a wok out.
Wok is like Asian food, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have a wok, and we kind of get the food out of it, but we leave it. We don't take it back to metal every time. Jim is from North Carolina, and he said,
Carolina.
We literally don't have a president. No, we literally have no president currently.
When I hear North Carolina, I just think of, and from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. That's what I think of.
Fair enough. I've got fruit flies that do my head in. Okay, I subscribed. Thanks, my man. We're back up to 44. Everybody thought I killed the live stream. Do Top Gear, the Robin shuttle. I think they're on about the shuttle that they sent up that was a Robin reliant.
They're on about. That's funny. That's a funny English term.
So this is Chris's beer reviews. Brad Evans, I've reviewed the new Band 1. It was delightful. It was.
F in the chat. Thanks, Mason. I don't remember when I asked for F's in the chat, but thanks. Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, man. I feel like you've added something there.
Do you know what that? Hold on. Do you know what F's in the chat means?
No.
Okay, so there was an old video game where it was at someone's funeral, and you walk up and to proceed with the game, you had to walk up to the casket, and it said press F to pay respects, and so you had to press F, and so what F's in the chat means, it's like condolences.
Ah.
So if someone just types F in the chat, like for when my stream went down that you were watching, remember when YouTube shut my stream down?
It was just F.
It was them like saying like, damn, like that sucks is what that means. You learned something.
I have. I want to know what game it was, though.
Did you know, Mike, when I'm mortal, I can see better? What?
I have no idea. Hey, Chris got one. 2 cousins getting pissed on Saturday night, each side of the pod. Priceless.
Hey, that's right.
Old Stumpy French.
That's right. Cheers.
Hell yeah, brother. Fire me up.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, we're shooting the...
Hell yeah, brother. We're getting her done. Just kidding.
Let's get them country girls dancing.
Country girl, shake it for me, girl.
Shake it for me, girl.
And we got copyright strike.
I was listening to that today.
Luke Bryan, that's what we call the new country. Not the best, but he's all right. I saw him at the rodeo one time. He's pretty good live, I'll say.
I got a Georgia Rodeo T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
Rodeo, Georgia Rodeo truck.
It's rodeo.
Yeah, no, but they pronounce it in the film. They say rodeo.
They don't know what the hell they're talking about.
No, in Smoking the Bandit, what are they called now? Big Enos and Little Enos Burdett. He's like, how much, Bandit, are you getting paid for this old rodeo? True story.
I think a rodeo and then rodeo, there's 2 different things. Like a rodeo is where you have like calf scrambles and calf wrestling and mutton busting and all that good stuff. Horseback riding, that's rodeo. And then rodeo is like the name of a place. Like Rodeo Drive. And I think that's in California, which we don't talk about California.
That makes sense because he's like trying to be cool. He wants to be the governor of Texas because they drive. They drive? They drive Arkansas to. I should know this. My mind's gone blank. I've had too much beer. But they do the Bandit Run every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool as hell.
It is.
Mike, we should do the Bandit Run.
I don't have a car, but sure.
No, we go and hire somebody's Trans Am.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do it. We do the bootlegging run.
I think I got to get my channel bigger first before they'll let us in on that.
I don't think they'll care if we've got loads of money. So I'm reckoning we just go wild on the super chats the couple of weeks before and tell them what we're all doing, and everybody will be like, yeah, let's do this thing. It'll be fine.
I'm down to do it. I'm just saying that sounds like a pricey endeavor.
Yeah. Let me find it. Bandit Run. It probably is expensive.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, it's here we go. They're headed towards Birmingham, Alabama. There's a stop at Talladega Speedway.
Talladega?
Talladega. Same in Tom Cruise. I'm on fire.
It's definitely Talladega.
Tell what?
Talladega.
Say it again.
Talladega.
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 That's not how I pronounce it, but I'll go with you.
We Americans invented the English language, okay? So we say it right.
What? Yeah, okay.
That's why it's called. That's why it's called English. It's because Americans made it.
Talladega.
Talladega. There's a song about it. And then there's a movie. There's a movie with Will Ferrell called Talladega Nights, where he's a race car driver.
There is. That's what I referenced. Same in Tom Cruise. I'm on fire.
Yeah, that's Talladega Nights.
That's a film and a half.
That's a good movie. Yeah, for sure. Will Ferrell. It's like Nickelback. Like people hate Nickelback, but they don't know why. They can't explain why. That's how Will Ferrell is. I think Will Ferrell's hilarious, but a lot of people don't like him.
Yeah. There we go. A group of Trans Am owners and fans of the movie take part in an annual road trip from Texarkana. That's why I couldn't get it.
Texarkana, yeah.
To Jonesboro, recreating the route taken by the characters in the film.
Yeah, Texarkana is in like the northeast part of Texas. It's at the border of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana.
And they're like, taking course east of Georgia is bootlegging.
You know what bootlegging is?
Yeah, man.
You do?
Hell yeah.
Nice. Hold on. I got to see because I'm going to lose my Texan privileges if I get this wrong.
Oh, look who we got. Here he is.
Hey.
How we doing, gents?
3 bald dudes drinking beers.
It doesn't get any better than this, man.
That's right. There's no hair to get in the way. That's great.
Exactly. You don't got to flick it back or any of that shit. We're good to go.
No, what it is it lowers your drag so you can run faster.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I drink too much beer. So I just put on the weight because I got rid of the hair, right? So,
but it's because once you get going, you got more momentum because you got more weight and more mass.
Yeah,
it's a strat. I'm with you, man.
It's just get me to stop. That's the trick, right? That's the trick.
Yeah, stopping is the hard part.
Yeah.
For me, it's only 3:20 p.m. So I got all the time in the world to
keep
rock and roll.
Man.
Not 21. My clock's off. 3:13.
3:13. So
yeah.
6 hours behind us.
Yep.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Mike?
I'm drinking. Well, this is my beer that I'm drinking from. But this is an empty one. I actually got. I got quite a few of these empty ones. But there's some over there too. But it's a Shiner Bock. So it's like a dark amber lager kind of. It's about 5%. I'm gonna look because it doesn't say on the bottle. I think that's an American thing. They don't put the percentages. I guess apparently.
They don't have the percentage on the bottle.
It's not as obvious.
Crazy.
Ooh. Okay, it's 4.4%.
That's all right. Sessionable.
Session beer. Do you know where the phrase "session" comes from, Mike?
I had never heard it until I started this YouTube channel and became an honorary Brit, but it makes perfect sense. It's very intuitive, like it's you're on a drinking session. Whereas those Guinness beers, while they are delicious, I can only drink about 3 and I need a break because I'm full. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I ate a loaf of bread, but the session beers don't fill you up. You just pee a lot.
Yeah, it's great. But the actual where the phrase session beer comes from is in the mills and in the factories in the UK. They used to have a time called session time, and they'd be working and they get a beer given to them by the employee, and they could drink their beer. They were lower ABVs, and they carried on working.
Wow.
And that was session time, and that's where we have session beers from.
That's pretty. Probably not very doesn't wouldn't jive with a lot of admin nowadays, but it's still pretty cool.
That's changed my life, to be honest. Now that you've told me that has changed my life.
You can sleep now.
This is me when the chat went down. I started typing in the chat.
Are we that far behind?
Yes.
Damn it.
Come on, John. What are you drinking?
Sometimes you got to cut your losses and just catch up.
I'm still on the Kronbacher from earlier.
Kronbacher. Well, I've got beers in from Texas for this special occasion.
Oh, really? What you got?
Yeah, man. I've got one from Oscar Blues Brewery. and it is a can of their Mama's Little Yellow Pills.
Little yellow?
Little yellow pills. You see that? Little yellow pills.
Yellow, yeah.
Coming in, it's 4.7% this month.
Nice.
Yeah, let's crack this bad boy, see if it's any good.
Charlotte's a bit naughty. She says, "Hey, you can call me anything you want, hun."
That's my girl.
Dentist. I'm going to call you my dentist.
Well, I asked her. So she came from my stream, I think. And, well, I don't think she was for sure on my stream. But I asked her if I could call her Charlonator. I don't know. I like to make nicknames up. I don't know. We have a kind of not old, but like older than me receptionist lady at my work. And I called her for a while. I called her Nancinator, and it made her laugh. So I don't know. Her name was Nancy. So I don't know. I call Nancinator.
Nancinator. I like it.
Yeah, John's internet is having a bad time again.
It's John. She's frozen with a weird, scary grip.
True. Yeah.
Like he's thinking, yeah, I'd probably give him a bum. I think that's what he's thinking right now. He's gone. He's run off.
Oh, wait, he's back. I see you shaking your head. He's SMH.
My flipping internet is.
He was laughing, and he just kind of went. Eee!
Yeah, you were like this. You were, and then froze. At least you were smiling when you froze. You know.
Yeah. It just, I was cussing it out. Then I was like, this flipping internet. I do one thing it never normally messes up, but if I have a guest on, it just winds me up.
S word's the bed, we call it.
All goes tits up.
Shit's a bed. Yeah.
Yeah. Tits up, we call it. Yeah.
Tits up. Yeah. All that malarkey. So what's been happening? How are you, man?
Oh, what happened again?
Sorry, I was asking how Mike was. What's he been up to?
Right, yeah. I'm doing good, brother. How about you?
Yeah,
he's having a bad time over there with his old internet.
Oh, loving it. He's hosting. Has it been this bad all evening? Or is he just?
No, he got completely lagged out earlier, and it was bad timing because it was when I went to go to the bathroom real quick, and when I came back, the whole stream was just shut down. And I was like, oh, because before this happened, where the stream went down, but what it did was just made me the full screen, and I was like, all right, this is an American stream now, boys. Yeah, buckle up. It. But no, man, I'm good, man. I am chilling.
Good, man. You have a long week, working week, busy week?
I did. So I was on call. Actually, I was talking about that on so I was waiting for this stream, and what I decided was I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stream on my channel because I have like an hour to kill. So I streamed on my channel and then tried to bring those people over here, and so. But I was talking about that, how I was on call. The last like 2 weeks I've been busy, so I've been neglecting the YouTubes a little bit, but I'm back, and I'm not on call till the end of May, I think. So I got got a good little break. Yeah, I'm on call like once every 2 months, but it's like 2 weeks at a time though, so can't do much.
You can really relax tonight then.
Oh yeah. I have been. It's Thursday night. I said I'm gonna have a couple of beers because I got off call at 5 p.m. Thursday. Oh, right. John's back.
He's back.
He's back and he's mad.
Face of thunder.
The rage.
Or as we would say, you're pissed. But y'all, that means different stuff for y'all. For us, it means angry.
Yeah, pissed is falling over and being sick all over yourself. That's
I'm so flipping angry. I don't understand it. They're like, no, the kids are all in bed. No one's on the internet.
You just got to go out of the house and just shout. Like, everyone in Huddersfield, turn your fucking things off so I could just do a stream.
Just gives me rage. I mean, we're in 2021 and I can't get smegging internet on a Saturday night. What? And I'm paying for fibre.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on Ookla. 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 Just Google that. Speed test. Ookla speed test. And tell me what your download speed is. It takes like 30 seconds. I'm curious.
Ookla.
If you're on fiber, you should be good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
Fiber is super high. I used to do data cable stuff. I feel like my camera angle got really wide out of nowhere.
No, it's always been like that.
Oh.
I have got a massive.
Look how far I can reach.
I've got.
I'm gonna work on my miming.
How far can I reach? Not very.
Wait.
Not very.
Okay, I can't. I'm not a mime, man. I tried it. Look at John. He's got the wingspan, man.
I got a 14 meg download, and I'm rocking a massive 5 meg upload.
Dude,
that's not good, man. I'm gonna do mine. Hold on. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna try to. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna open up an incognito window so my personal information doesn't come up. But I think that if I share my screen, it'll actually, you'll be able to see it on here. Hold on. I'm gonna try it. Can you see that? Oh, it's all jacked up. Here, so I'll move this. Move this. Does that look better?
Yeah.
So I'll go Ookla speed test. Let's see. I'll go.
Look how quick that is.
So I got. It's probably gonna have a bad time because I'm. So I got.
Whoa!
Yeah, it should be around the 450s. I should have around 20 upload. What you want 100 download and like 10 upload is good.
That's like top of the range, Dave. That's top of the range.
It ain't cheap.
That's top of the range.
You got to get you some of that America is the one thing we can do right is internet.
America.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong scene. Hold on.
You started shortly. It was Drunken Texan.
Just talking. There we go. Okay.
Hooray. Love it.
It's the one thing America can do right is the internet.
That's insane. I'll tell you what, I'm so naffed off with it. So basically, the cable goes out of this house, goes onto a pole, goes down the pole into a manhole cover that is full of water, and then there's this flipping connector block that's sat in the water in there. And that's beautiful.
Fiber shouldn't be affected by water. Should be good.
Yeah, but it's fiber to the cabinet. Now the problem is I'm only 1 mile from the exchange, so it shouldn't matter anyway because I'm 1 mile from the exchange. But
you should look into anything if you have 100 download because, like I said, I used to install data cable stuff actually. So 100 download and like 10 upload, you're good. Like anything higher than that, it's like kind of unnecessary. You know what I mean? So those are the numbers you should be looking for.
I'm seriously considering Skynet at this point.
I saw a movie about that. I'd not recommend it.
It didn't end well, man.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It does not end well.
It didn't end well.
It was a little too good at its job.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of Elon Musk's idea though. The old what's this one called?
He wants I know what you're talking about, the internet where it's from satellite.
Yeah. There's a few people in the UK that's got it. It's pretty epic. Stumpy Friend says, I can't go to the pub because I only got one leg and I'm in a wheelchair. Did you just laugh, Mike?
No.
Should laugh.
I did. My dog licked my foot.
Oh, really? Yeah. Stumpy, I'm really sorry that Mike is laughed. That's outrageous.
Are you a Frenchman with a wooden leg? Is that the situation?
Take you for a ride on my big green tractor. We can go slow. I know that song. I've seen Jason Aldean live a few times.
Yeehaw!
Fun fact. Well, not fun fact. A sad fact. He was the artist that was performing when the Vegas shooting happened a couple of years ago.
Oh man, that was flipping.
He's like the one celebrity that has like a legit claim to be like mentally jacked up about something. That's a bad deal.
That was wild.
But props to him. He did a bunch of charity work after that and a bunch of stuff. Then he said, you know what? Screw that guy. We're still going to go party. We're still going to go drink. We're not going to let him stop us. So thought that was cool.
Yeah. That was what I've never seen. I watched a documentary about that and I was horrified.
And I go to Vegas a couple times a year and I could see it would be effortless. Even still, actually, to be honest. No one checks your bags. No one checks nothing. You go up to your room. I mean, it would be, and there's so many thousands of people flooding through the casino at all times. No one would notice you're taking up your 50-second bag up to the room. You know what I mean? No one would notice.
Shit.
It was a bad deal, man.
Not good. Not good. How many people died that night?
I don't even know. I think it was like 50 or something like that.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was wild. Matt Smith. Deal. Evening, John and Paul. Again. Ha ha. Hi guys, just a quick question. As someone who likes stout, what's the difference between the porter and the stout? Keep on hearing the word porter the more I watch everyone's vlogs. Porters are thinner than a stout.
Yeah.
Normally. Sorry, Paul, go on.
I was going to say, yeah, normally slightly lighter bodied, bit thinner. And because of that, you tend to pick up slightly more sort of complex flavours. But with stout, they're thicker, but the flavours that are in them tend to be a lot stronger.
What would you say Guinness is? Is that a stout? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a loaf of bread beer.
It's a meal, isn't it? It's heavy.
It's not a session beer.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Matthew Smith, no, a porter doesn't have to be smoky. Doesn't have to be smoky.
No.
Yeah, she is the Charlonator, the
that's my girl.
Shazbot, the Ginger Ninja.
There's a beautiful, beautiful load of red hair there. Beautiful.
I told she was on one of my streams I did a couple weeks ago, and she said something about being redhead, and she was curious how it would be in Texas. And I said, dude, there's a catalog of country songs talking about redheaded women. She would be well liked.
I'm married to one. Wow.
Oh, see, there you go.
Can't be a redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Yeah, you can't relate.
Can't. Frowned upon. Frowned upon.
Right, I need to catch up. Breaking news: Paul's beer reviews is on. The world is saved.
Hooray! Hooray!
Okay.
Whoop whoop.
Lost the space. Charlotte, give Dad 2 beers, keep 10. Laugh out loud. All right, Paul, mate.
What, mate? What, mate?
The wild ferrets of Huddersfield. Right, the internet.
They've just discovered the internet in the north. They've just got it.
Yeah, we just got it. It's like completely new.
King of the North got internet. It's great.
It's interwebnet. Doesn't everyone get free internet in the UK? Under Labour, they were talking about that, but that's the silliest idea.
Wait, what? Free internet?
Yeah, so one of our political groups said that they would give everybody free internet, but unfortunately, they hadn't really thought it through because a capital climate, if you made it government ran, you wouldn't get any investors in. Technology wouldn't move forwards. It would just stay the same because there's no money to be earned.
Oh, dude, the government, we just need them to hold our hand and do everything for us, man. It'd be great. Be a utopia.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
I'd love Star Trek. I'd be totally up with the Star Trek idea.
The only thing the American government's good at is blowing money and nothing happening with it. So
yeah,
it's our specialty, pissing away money.
Yeah, Brits are just as good. Don't worry about it. Our council the other day put up a load. This is how dumb they are. They put up bollards where parking spaces are supposed to be, and then realised after that they would lose revenue from the parking spaces.
Yeah,
bollard.
Yeah.
Explain what a bollard. Do you know what a bollard is, Mike?
I do not. I can't even visualize how it's spelled.
Bollard. It's got to be the most English-sounding word in the world, John. Fuck me. Come on, man.
It makes me want to throw tea in the harbor for sure. That word.
Look at that bloody bollard. Come on, John. Come on, man.
It's just a post that they're sticking in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A sign?
Bollard.
No, just a post. Just a post. There's nothing on it. It doesn't tell you jack all.
Oh, a pole.
It's just like a pole.
Oh, yeah.
Just big enough that you can crash into it. And they've just wasted a ton of money. They're dumb as ditch water, honestly. We have something here. Do you have private sector, public sector?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, public sector, there are some good people in the public sector. Certainly our nurses, our doctors, and ambulance drivers and all those guys.
Ambulance.
Ambulance!
Whoa,
Give me an ambulance! Have you ever seen Vietnam Tom on YouTube?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, you need to Google him. He beats up this dude, and this dude's like bleeding from everywhere, and he's like, "Give me an ambulance!"
Ambulance.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There's a funny video. It's like a 911 call. I think it's fake, but he goes, "Oh, help! 911. I need a." Well, we have 911. Y'all probably call a different number for the police, but ours is 911. And so he calls. He goes, "Oh, my wife's having a heart attack. I need an ambulance." And she goes, "Okay, what street are you on?" He goes, I'm over on Eucalyptus Street, down the corner." And she goes, "All right, can you spell that?" And he goes, "I'm gonna drag her down to Oak Street around the corner."
Is that what he says?
Love it. I love that.
It's about right though, isn't it? I couldn't spell eucalyptus in a panic.
I can't spell hello, so
Hello.
I can't spell LOL.
I like this one. Just you three talking.
Just you three talking.
What more do you want?
Look, he's out there. He looks like Judge Dredd.
Are you not entertained?
Alistair Kelton. He might not be American. I don't know why I'm saying it in an American accent. Alistair. Could be Irish. Alistair.
Kim left a message for you. Right.
That's right. Bald men have more testosterone. Kim Ellis, that's one of my subscribers. She's a member of my channel.
She can stay.
She's cool. Started Sons of Anarchy. That's what SOA is.
Sons of Anarchy, great show.
Maybe. I could be totally wrong, but I think so. Let me see.
Love that show.
Can't get past the geezer out of the green street talking American accent. It's awesome, though. I think he means Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
It could be my inner American filter thinks that SOA is Sons of Anarchy. It's like a motorcycle show.
That guy, Charlie Hunnam, I think his name is. His accents are really bad. I was going to swear. His accents are really bad. Like I think originally he's from the north of England. But he was in a film called Green Street where he was meant to be like a Cockney football hooligan. And his accent was horrendous. It was like really bad. And then he did Sons of Anarchy. And like for the first few seasons, even his American accent was a bit dodgy as well, but it got better as it went on,
That's like on Walking Dead was a huge show here, and the main character was a British guy, right? British? Pretty sure, and he had to fake his like southern accent or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never got into Walking Dead.
I watched the first 2 seasons, but I'm not really much of a TV watcher, to be honest.
No.
No, I don't. No, that's a lie. I watch a lot of TV. There you go.
So I was like, no, I watch loads of TV. Yeah.
I keep texting my wife, telling her to bring me a beer. I said I'm streaming. I can't. I brought 4 beers thinking that'd be good, but I find myself wanting a 5th one.
Hell yeah.
She is not. She's not replying.
The money.
Watch this trick. I'm going to call her, but I'm not going to look at the phone or answer it because then she'll hear it and then look at her texts.
My
Smart.
Game. The freaking beer. Come on.
Beer. Best porter to try. Our porter, of course.
London Porter. Fuller's.
Or Fuller's, yeah.
Yeah. Fuller's, London Porter, and Bandon Car by Lords.
Dude, we've got to figure out how you can get me some of your beers, man. I really would want to try some.
We need to get Shark on the case. Shark knows how to do it.
I'll even pay for them. That's dedication.
We'll send you some good stuff. Some real beer.
I'll pay for the shipping.
Yeah, we need to. The problem is it's so tight here. I can't post anything because I'd lose my license.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I could post it to somebody else that might be able to post it to you. But
yeah, because what someone does with your beer after they bought it, you can't control that.
Absolutely.
With you.
Evening, guys. Scott and Wonder, how you doing?
How we doing, guys?
You know, Mike, I had a beautiful beard. Scott and Wonder had a charity event, and I shaved it all off, and it's growing back now, but it's not what it was. It's not what it was.
I've only known you with the short beard, so I don't know. I've seen the pictures of your epic beard, but I've never. The first time I talked with you, you had the short beard.
Oh, did I? Was I bald? I
think.
So is it? You're looking. I've got to say, Mike, your camera. You look very, very pale. Like you've never been out in the sunlight for many years.
Wait, hold on. Does that help? See my lighting?
Yeah, you don't look as anemic.
I got it. So that's my white light, and then this is like an amber one, and then it's a combination light. Actually, wait, no, that's the white one. That's the dual light. Oh shit! Now I think that's a.
I love it.
Normally, I put it on because when I start filming my videos and stuff, I start getting red face. Oh, that messed up. There we go. Messed up my green screen.
What happened there?
It's my green screen, so it's an exposure thing. Yeah. So it's a green screen behind me. I do every time I stream. I do this. So this is a green screen behind me, and then this is like my actual wall. You can see I have like a light hanging up and stuff.
Oh, right.
But then that is the green screen, and you can see the effect. It's called a keyer, and so it keys it out. Hold on, it'll fix. It should fix. There we go. So I do that so like if I'm filming, I can put my face on the bottom of the screen. Dang it! You know what? Here, I can know how to fix that. But
dang it!
Here I can do configure video, and then I just got to turn off the white balance.
Let me know what you think, Mark. Let me know what you think of that one.
See, Mike, don't want to upset you, Mike, but Mark's missus has just brought him 2 tins of beer.
Must be nice because mine ain't. Ivy, check your texts. I don't know if she heard me.
Check you what?
White balance. There we go. Okay, wait. Let me see. There we go. Now I can freely raise my hand without my screen having a stroke.
Who's in the chat? Where's everyone from? What are you drinking?
Where are you from? What are you drinking? There's 42 of you. If you haven't thought about subscribing, let me talk to you very quickly. Let's talk a little bit of business here. Mike, who is there, Mike is drunk Texan Sales. So if you've come over from mine or Paul's, go and give him a sub because I think he'd really like a subscription. So subscriptions don't cost you any money. They're free. Nothing. But it makes us really, really happy. And then Paul down here, Paul, which is the same word for swimming pool. My mate Paul, going on the pool and playing a game of pool.
Touch my finger.
Paul, yeah, that's it. Paul is Paul's beer reviews. Give him a like and a sub. Because he'd enjoy it. And then myself here, there, right? I'd really like a subscription. That'd be nice. Yeah. That looks really strange when I just put my finger like that.
It's like the microphone's a hot dog.
Yeah, I'd really like. I need some subscribers. So hey, it'd be great. So there you go.
There you go.
It's free.
It's all
free. It costs you nothing.
Does this look better?
I really need to get to 1,000 because it's killing me.
Do the thumbs up thing as well. Do that.
Yeah, thumbs up, like it. And you know what? If you don't like it, you can thumbs down it as well. I don't care. But just
Spirit.
just do something, and then YouTube will go, "Hey, somebody's mildly interested in this nonsense. We'll send some more people over."
He ordered a taxi from the sofa to the bed. What did that say? Sofa to the toilet.
Oh wow!
I'm trying to get there, but my wife texted me back finally. She texted me an eye rolling emoji and says that she's napping.
Off.
I might have to actually get up and get my own beer. Can you believe that?
That's outrageous.
It really is ridiculous.
I've had that before, Mike, and then what I text back is, and then about you're napping? Question mark. Naked?
Oh, wait.
Question
Never mind,
mark.
I got one.
Hey!
Magic.
She didn't seem too happy about it, but
You fucking bitch.
I've been with her 11 years. She's used to it.
Love it. Love it.
Pissing beer, Mike. You're pissing beer. Just take it.
It was more like a.
So people are telling us where they're from.
Here we go.
Okay, we got to catch up, brew.
Top shelf.
Here we go.
There we go. Yeah, Charlie. He's not a real person.
Andrew Lincoln. Yeah, that's the actor I was talking about. He's a British guy, but in Walking Dead, he's got like a Southern accent. I feel like that's an easy accent to copy, I guess. I don't know. He had a few sketchy words. A few words he said were like, "You ain't from around here, boy." You know?
Spotted that a mile off. You ain't a fucking American. Shut up.
I'm American. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love America. Me.
Every time I see a video of someone doing an American accent, they always talk about hamburgers every single time. Why is that?
My brother-in-law is from Boston.
Okay.
And last time I saw him, I couldn't
They
stop.
have an accent.
I'd had a few beers, and I was like, "Dude, say cheeseburger." And I kept getting him to say it like every 10 minutes. I was like, "Say cheeseburger."
Like, hey, I'm just eating a cheeseburger here. Hey, I'm walking here.
It didn't get boring. The novelty didn't wear off. It was great. Cheeseburger. Oh, brilliant.
You need to try anything from Fuller's. Hell yeah, brother.
What's that?
Fuller's Brewery. What's that? Shut the front door, Mike. Fuller's Brewery.
Shut the front door.
Is like the brewery of all breweries. It's a London brewery that is renowned.
It's an institution. They've been brewing in London since the 1600s.
Yeah,
it's not even that long. Just kidding. The world actually started in 1776. That's when the world began.
Did it? Yeah.
You know, the year England won the World Cup. I don't know.
Well, the good thing is, as the British do really well, we sold it to the Japanese because that seemed like the sensible thing to do. Because it's owned by Asahi, but they haven't messed around with it.
Dude, Asahi is good. I tried one. So I actually tried to record a reacting to Japanese stuff video, but I picked like 3 videos in a row. I drank a bunch of Asahis, and they were all just weak videos. Like I didn't even bother posting them, but the Asahi was good. It tasted like just a light lager, and I was surprised because the alcohol content was 5%, but it tasted like a Bud Light or something. You know what I mean? Like it didn't taste super strong. It was a light beer, and by the time I finished that 6-pack of Asahi, I was like, how many beers did I drink? What the hell's going on?
My internet died again.
Mike, do you go to Gillies? Is that Gillies?
Oh, you're still there, John. But Mike, do you go to Gillies? I don't know what Gillies is. So no, I don't.
Where was I forgot where Jim was in the States, where Jim was in America.
I don't know. No, North Carolina.
North Carolina, there you go.
Michael Jordan. Sorry. I'll stop.
Shark Home Brewing is in California, the home of homeless people and smog and
show is.
What's the other thing? Like high taxes,
taxes, hippies, communism.
Yeah, communism, cancel
death of America. Yeah. All California.
Yeah,
Silicone.
Yeah.
Super rich people telling us that their lives are hard. That's home. It's California.
Yeah, that's the one. Hey, Kev. Scott is in Pompey, which is short for Portsmouth, where we have our military harbour where all the boats go out of. There you go.
No, it's just a white filter to make my teeth not look yellow. That's what it is.
Did you, as an American, think we all had terrible teeth?
No, and I know that's here. Look, let me just light. Let me see if I can get some. The red cell look up again. I don't know, man. I just got to get the light. I have a big giant circle light in my face. It's just making me look white.
I've got one there.
And then I have a big ass light here. And then I got one like there because I got to light up my green screen. So that's why I look white. That's why I look white or red all the time. Every comment I see, they're like, I'm either white as hell or red as hell.
I've got a light bulb right above my head. So it looks like Predator's taking aim at my forehead right now. It's like he's just changed the light on his beam.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same. It's like 9:30 and I am steaming. I'm steaming.
Is he steaming? Are you steaming, Jim?
Yeah, I'm like,
hey,
I'm ready.
What does steaming mean?
It means I'm ready for us to go and to go.
Means he's on his way. He's battered. He's pissed.
None of those helped. I am no clearer on the situation.
he's half cut. He's on his way to becoming drunk.
Okay, I got that one.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, boy.
He's buzzing. That's what we'd say.
You get that zone where you start drinking, and after a few you get a bit buzzed, and then after about 6 you're half cut, so you're halfway to getting drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're drunk, you could be drunk, and then you're steaming, and then you're just a mess after that. Anything after that, you're just a mess. You need to go home. But you need
yeah, you do. You need a kebab and some heartburn tablets.
Yeah, and a bucket.
Mike, someone needs to ship you some books. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
You get it? I get what he's saying. Do you get what he's saying?
No idea.
So remember how you can't ship me beer? Some hollowed out books. That's what he's saying.
Top shelf is from Maine, drinking Allagash white Belgian wheat beer. That sounds awesome.
So how long till you move to Texas?
I'd move tomorrow, to be honest.
It's a good place, man.
You've got a bit of a border issue going on at the moment. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, that's nothing new. That's nothing new. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Mexicans are cool. It's just the cartels that are not cool.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I love Mexican culture is awesome. Last night, my wife and I went to, and what's cool about Houston is we have the most authentic Mexican food because I've been to Mexico and I've eaten food there, and it's the same. It's the same as we have in Houston.
Oh, wow. So Charlotte's from Bristol, and she's on Bud. She ran out of the good stuff, apparently. That's shocking. Well, sorry, Charlotte.
I don't know what to say, Charlotte. I'm like somewhere between upset and angry.
It's a wide range. It's a wide range. Hey, don't talk to my girl like that, all right?
All right, sorry.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault.
Hampshire, drinking the last of the Cloudwater Pack, Queer Brewing one. That's a good beer.
Good beer.
London Cider. Subscribe. Thank you, AMC.
Hey, right on.
Now, is it American Motor Corporation?
Oh, yeah, that's the movies. Yeah, it's a movie theater. What do y'all call that? The cinema, I think? I mean, cinema, we call it, is like a super proper way to say the movies, but I think that's what y'all call it.
So you just say you go to the movies.
Yeah, like if there's like some big movie that just came out, you go to the movies. And AMC has a chain of movie theaters.
Right. Yeah, we go to the cinema.
Look at John. Look at John's froze. froze on your yawn. You were going.
Bloody internet's doing my head. What am I paying for?
Oh, brilliant.
All you gotta do, you gotta yell, "Dag nabbit."
Yeah. We go to the cinema, and the main chain over here is called Odeon.
We have Tinseltown and then AMC are the big ones. Yeah.
We have up north, we have Odeon and Cineworld.
Yeah, they're the main ones down here. Odeon and Cineworld.
And there's a Showcase at Leeds, which is another one. Stumpy French is from Sussex. I was born in Sussex. I got a vodka, half legless and half pissed.
You know what's funny? So my Aunt Kim, she had cancer. She passed away, but she had cancer and she had to get her leg amputated. She was super cool. She had a great sense of humor about it, and it was really fun. But when she had to get her leg amputated, and she told me, she was like, "Dude, man, when I drink, because there's like less blood going around or something, I don't know." But she was like, "Man, I have 2 drinks and I'm drunker than I ever was when I'd have like 6 drinks, you know?" And it's because she was saying like she lost that appendage. So she's like, "Man, it takes me a lot less alcohol to get intoxicated," which that's interesting if you think about it, because you have less blood to go around. You know what I mean? And so she told me the first thing she noticed, because gin and tonic, that was her drink. She goes, "I'd have 2 gin and tonics and I'd feel like I had 8 after she lost her leg."
Jesus.
Wow.
Yep.
Adaptive Auto Work says, "Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Sitting in a local pub. I have a few now." So if you're an Auto Works, you'll know what Cletus McFarlane is. There you go.
Cheers, Adaptive Auto Works.
Adaptive
California. Why would you do that to yourself, man? You deserve better. Just kidding.
So if you could live anywhere in America, would it still be Texas, Mike?
Yes, but I will say this. Texas is very much when I go on vacation, I leave Texas. I'm going to Miami next week, this coming up weekend, and I went to Colorado like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So when I go on vacation, I leave Texas. So it's one of those places that's great to live, and it's got so much work. I mean, you could easily have 2 jobs easily if you wanted to in Texas. But if they kicked me out of Texas, I would either move to Colorado or Louisiana. And Louisiana's got, it feels like no laws. Like, I swear to God, you can walk into a gas station, or what do y'all call it? Like a petrol station or whatever.
That's the one.
Like a corner store that sells gas. But you can go in there at like 6 a.m. and buy vodka if you wanted to. But Texas has like real strict alcohol laws, believe it or not. So you can't buy liquor on Sundays. So if you want liquor on a Sunday, you have to buy it on Saturday. But Louisiana, no laws. You can drive down the road drinking a beer. They have casinos. You can kill people, and it's totally legal.
You can drive down the road drinking beer.
You can drink and drive. Now, you cannot be intoxicated. But if like you just got off work, you can grab a beer and sip a beer and look at a cop and like cheers the cop while you're driving by. And I'm telling you, dude, Louisiana, you can't kill people. That's where they draw the line. You can't kill anyone. But other than that, you can do anything pretty much. So wow. Louisiana's cool, but they get hit with hurricanes like every single year. So Colorado might be where I go. It is so beautiful there. It's a great place.
Yeah, I've heard Colorado. It looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mountains and snow and everything.
Have you never had a beer whilst driving, John? Not even one.
I couldn't possibly deny or
confirm or deny the.
I cannot say anything about such things.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, I plead the fifth. I know what that is. It would not help me here because we don't have that. But yeah,
it was funny because when you guessed what plead the fifth means, your guess was I can say whatever I want. But actually, the Fifth Amendment is the opposite. It's your right to remain silent. Well, it's more than that. Like a right to get a lawyer and all that stuff. But yeah.
What's 20 questions, Mike? Was that like a game show in America?
20 questions? I think that's just someone thinks of an item, and then the playing against them gets 20 guess 20 questions to try to figure out what the item is. I remember as a kid, we had this little game. It was like a little ball, and it was called 20 questions. And so I thought of some obscure stuff, like atoms. I thought of an atom one time. And the machine asks you 20 questions. You go, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 no. And then at the end, it guessed every time it was correct. Every time. It was cool. It was a cool little machine. You could not stump it, man.
There it comes from. Hey, Red Sox fan. I saw that.
Boo. I'm an Astros fan, man.
Walking Dead got so boring. I
did. Hello, mate.
I like Shaun of the Dead.
Good film.
Just wanted to pop in and say hi. I mean, you did say that earlier. Pissing fruit fly.
We're just so far behind on chat that he posted it again.
Oh, okay.
So cheers to that guy and for being patient.
Remember now.
John, subscribe. Done. Thumbs up. Done. Mic drop.
Mic drop. No pun. Bush.
Bam! Look at that autofocus. Went to right to my hands.
Got
Bam!
I got it. See it? I know.
I'm about to screw up my camera. I'll see if focus is. Do you see the green outline of my fingers? That's what I hate about the green screen.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Limey.
I'm a bastard. Say hi to your mother for me.
More news. Taxi was late on the way back from the fridge. Decided to walk. Can't trust taxis these days. I'm a proper American from Watford. Yeah, I'm not American. Hi.
Missing out, brother. Missing out.
I'm from Berkshire, said Kim. Unfortunately, she looks like a cat.
She does look very suspiciously similar to a cat, I got to say.
She does.
But I think she's a human because she can type, and then she subscribed and is a member of my peeps. So shout out to Kim.
What up?
Ask him. Hi. Yeah. Mark Jones, stop watching Walking Dead because it sucks and it's boring.
That's exactly what he said, verbatim. That's what it was.
Hey, Paul. Hey, John. Royal Tank Regiment. How are you, son?
Hey, sir.
USA.
USA.
USA. That is actually great. I was like USA, and that's good. That's good banter right there. I like that. That's top shelf banter. I like that. That's good.
Oh, we know how to troll the British. The British.
Literally, my eyes are watering. That was funny.
We know how to take the mick out of that.
Oh God! I'm gonna start saying "ook, ook, ook." Oh my God! That was funny. That was funny.
California. Hell yeah, brother!
That's their official title. Actually, it's a little known fact. Actually, California is the nickname. The real name is California. Is what it's called.
He gets close to the mic, but he's got something serious to say.
It's true.
When you get close, it's how people know you mean business.
I mean business now. Can you hear me? Do I sound as sexy as Mark?
Yes, you do. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Oh,
yes, rub your nose on the windscreen a little bit.
Oh, Mike, you're so saucy.
I feel left out. I need to say something. Bumhole.
It actually had the same effect. It did sound like you were eating the mic.
Oh dear. Shark says.
Very constructive. Very constructive.
We're practically starting a war on Lawsbury & Co. here.
Well, California doesn't believe in guns, so they're not going to go very far in this war.
That's true. That's true. I'd just like to say more school shootings have happened in a non-gun zone.
So if you were going to do a shooting, would you go to a gun full zone or a gun free zone?
Yes, that's. But see, there's this misbelieving that if it's a gun-free zone, that the criminals won't. Oh, they'll be like, "Hey,
they'll honor it.
My gun here. Woo, it's a gun-free zone. I'll put them away. I'm a criminal."
Yep. Then they go somewhere else. That's right.
Hell yeah. I'm always red, but that might be the sun. So basically, Charlotte, as I've learned, is you've got about 47 seconds before you start to burn. JJ,
I told you, don't talk to my girl like that, okay? I'm just kidding.
I married one. These redheads, they burn like
the sun. I'm a ginger, and the sun hunts me down. As soon as I step out the front door, it's on me. So I
look white because of my lighting, but actually I hold a tan very well. Each summer I get burnt once, and then after that, the more I'm in the sun, just the tanner I get. But right now we're just getting out of winter, so I don't have my tan yet. Wait for my videos in like a month or two, and I'll be tan.
Blind man's bringing up the ball thing again, so we're not talking to him. Just wait until Caitlyn Jenner is the governor.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Caitlyn Jenner. That's legit. Caitlyn Jenner. Do y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
I've been educated today.
We were talking about this earlier.
She was posted for governor, and it's interesting because she's trans, but she's a Republican. So it's like, I wonder how the California voters will be like, man, we like Caitlyn Jenner, but she's a Republican. Shit, what do we do? How do we vote on this? Because in California, they're like, well, if we don't vote for her, then that means we're transphobic. And so they're going to think of all that stuff. See, me, I have this crazy thought process. It's kind of extreme, but I vote based on if I believe in their policies or not. And so I know that's kind of hardcore, but so I don't care about their gender or their race or their whatever. Or even their political party, just them as a person, their policies, their beliefs. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'm curious how that'll go down.
I think that'll go badly. I think it could be a massive thing. He'll get in power. She'll get in power, and then be like, "Hey, I'm not really a she. I'm a he. Who are you? I'm a Republican."
She's openly Republican. So that's why I'm saying it's interesting because it's already in America. There's buzz going around about that. That was like a day or two ago that she announced that. But it's interesting because it's trans and then like a lifelong Californian, and then but Republican. So how will they vote? I'm truly interested.
Yeah, it is interesting. Stan says you're steaming the wallpaper.
What's that mean?
I think he's referring to your smoke maker, and we use them in the UK. We have this thing called wallpaper, which I try not to use. It's paper that goes on the wall, and you use a steamer to get it off.
Yeah, we definitely have wallpaper. I think that was more of like a 70s thing, but we have wallpaper is a thing. Like it's instead of painting a wall, you put on that wallpaper.
Yeah.
Roll it up. Try to get no bubbles in it. Yeah.
I would hope that Americans have wallpaper.
Mike, what kind of horses do you have? So, it's funny. I saw a meme one time that perfectly illustrates this. It showed a meme of like the year 1900 and then the year 2000. So 100 years apart. It says 1900, rich people have cars, poor people have horses. Year 2000, poor people have cars, rich people have horses. A horse costs almost $40 a day to feed per horse. So if you have like 4 horses, that's $160 a day. Wait, 4 times 4? Yeah.
We don't even call them horses here. We call them osses.
Osses.
No, osses.
Osses.
You see one and you go, that's an oss. That's what they do in Yorkshire. My wife's like, look at that oss. And I'm like, a what? And she's like, that oss. And I'm like, oh, a horse.
Down here, in
horse,
the south, in the south, we call them horses. So it's like OOHSES, horses. Look at them horses.
A horsey, a pony.
Look at them horses.
We don't use a her. We don't really need hers, do we?
Kansas is cool, but Kansas is like Texas in the fact that it's beautiful. It's a great place to live. but there's not much to do. Like Texas, well, I guess there is some stuff to do in Texas, but more than Kansas, I imagine. But Kansas is beautiful. It's very like a flat, beautiful place, but they have tornadoes and stuff, dude. I ain't trying to get in a tornado. Like, no thanks.
Hell no.
Everyone's seen Twister. What a movie.
Texas, yeah.
Texas doesn't have legal weed until the second I say, well,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
argue
illegal.
the Lone Star State.
Yep. Authentic Mexican food's not that good. How do you ban people?
I've never gone to Mexico again. The food is rubbish. I'm going to Texas.
Mexican food is great. If you got to have a real enchilada with the red sauce. You get refried beans and then rice on the side. So you cut the enchilada with your fork, and then you scoop a little refried beans that acts like a glue, and then you scoop a little rice, and then you stab the enchilada. You get one big bite. You're like,
I love it.
And then you got a margarita on the side. Oh yeah, it's good stuff, man. That's what I had last night for dinner.
Nice. I like Mexican food.
Yeah, man, it's the best.
Our Mexican food sucks.
Probably.
Tastes good. I mean, it's probably nothing compared to what they get over there, but
you got to share a border with Mexico. That's the key.
Yeah.
To get good Mexican food.
So
MC has just gone bust. It's closing down all its
You know, he slurs with style, and you got to appreciate that.
Yeah.
He plays it. Damn it!
Dag nabbit.
Dag nabbit. Damn it, Bobby.
Bobby, I said, hell no. I said, boy, you put that gun down or I'll shoot your ass.
That doesn't even sound. Oh God!
See now, Mike's got to do an English accent now. See, that's
Oi, mate, you got a license for that there? You got a license for that, mate?
A license.
Oi, let me see your papers, mate.
We were ever German. The Germans. I want to see your papers now.
He went Australian. Oh, got the paper.
I don't know, man.
Love it. What's your favorite accent, Mike? Is in America? What's the best accent?
I think Australian is the most like quintessential, like it's instantly super recognizable as Australian. And I think it's because we had Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin was super duper huge over here.
Oh,
and so he became a legend in the US.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Standing Christ, man.
Truth.
Crocodile. This crocodile is a cheeky beggar. Yeah. I'm gonna want this crocodile.
He's getting mauled by this animal. He goes, "Oi, crikey! This is a cheeky little alligator here."
I'm gonna grab his tail, mate, and I'm gonna see my finger in his anus.
He's like, "Oh, you bit my arm off, crikey! Did you get that on film? Oi, that was a cheeky little bite right there. Oh boy, we're gonna wrestle him some more. Now it's an even fight. I only got one arm." He was a badass.
He was mad.
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
Grab a brown snake, like the most venomous snakes in the world, and try and shove his thumb up his arsehole. It was just a madman.
He was.
I was very sad. That was like, there's a few people where, like, you hear about celebrities dying, and you're like, and then when I found out about it, I was like, oh. That's quite sad.
And it was not even a scary animal that killed him. I saw someone said their aunt's born in Denver. Denver's cool. That's where I was. I flew into the Denver airport like two and a half weeks ago. Denver's cool.
Standing man's drinking Franken's chimney hairs. And he's in the fire pit. He's here being right there with the fire pit. He's sitting there. He's drinking his Frankencorn, saying, "Oh, I am right here."
That was not English. You speak the Queen's English, sir.
Yes.
This here, Mike, is what we talk in the West Country.
That's down in the Southwest.
I didn't understand one goddamn word you said there, partner.
They talk like this. They talk like this. They say, "Oh, I like your headset there, Mike. You look like you got ear defenders on."
Oh, much obliged, partner.
Love it. Love it.
I would like to visit Texas one day. I'd love to go to Texas.
You got to come in March. You got to come in March for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It's the most badass thing. What you do when they publish the artists in like January, and you find an artist you like. So it's, I mean, every day, 7 days a week. The rodeo lasts for like 3 or 4 weeks. And so you pick your favorite artist that's performing. Adele performed there a couple of years ago, but you find an artist, and they have A-list, top tier, like, Demi Lovato. There's just huge, whoever's huge at the time. So you pick the artist you want, and then you come during that day, and so you do the carnival and the fair. When you do the carnival and the fair, and you're pretty drunk, and then you come in and watch the rodeo. So you see all the rednecks doing redneck stuff. And then you are like getting to where you can barely even stand anymore. And then the artist comes out. And when they come out on a big giant lifted up truck. And they come out and they're right in the back going like, yeah, waving at everybody. And there's fireworks going off. And the stage is huge. There's like 50,000 people stadium. It's where the Houston Texans football team plays. Well, American football. So it's at NRG Stadium. And so the stage is a huge 360 stage that rotates throughout the entire concert. So like no matter where you're sitting, every like 2 minutes, the stage does a rotation. It's pretty slow, so they don't get dizzy, but it's like it takes about 2 minutes to do a rotation. So like you always are seeing stuff, and there's fireworks going off, and it's so badass. It's the best thing we have to offer.
So my question is, obviously, me and Paul are well up for that, and we can afford the flights, but we've got no accommodation. You got a big ass house, so
I got a guest bedroom. I got a guest room, brother.
I'm well up for it. I'm just saying. Saying, brother.
That room has pink walls because
I don't give a toss what color the walls are.
John's got pink walls. I'm pointing the wrong way. John's got pink walls.
Yep.
I'll bring Parker.
I just if when we're sleeping, you creep in my room, just wake me up first before, you know what I mean? I'm just saying before.
Okay, that's fine.
I want to be awake. I want to be awake during it,
No, that's fine.
Because I'm a heavy sleeper.
I'm not stalking you, Mike. But I'm not stalking you. But I really like your new sofa, and your curtains are pretty good too.
Right on, dude.
But yeah, we're coming, man. We're coming to Texas to tear shit up.
Hell yeah! I'll take you out shooting too. I'll take you shooting.
Yeah, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go and do a Kmart or something like that. That would be fun.
I'll get some of my buddies. We'll get shotguns. We'll get rifles, pistols. Have a good time.
We're petrol station. We'll find a gas station and we'll shoot it up.
Yeah, take you to a corner store. That's what we call them. You get gas and you go get a bag of chips. You can't shoot at the gas station though.
Oh, why not?
We gotta go. We gotta go to the range.
Yeah, those stupid things, they blow up, don't they? They're a pain in the ass, gas stations, aren't they?
Yeah, they blow up. The police frown upon shooting gas stations up.
Yes.
Damn it.
Not encouraged.
Oh, right. I got the wrong idea about America.
You can blow stuff up when you're in America.
You can do it, just you're going to be killed probably by the police.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's not what I was going for. That's not my... Stumpy Fred said, where was you born, John? I was born in a place called Shoreham, and my first word was yacht.
How do you know your first name was yacht?
And my first word was yacht, because there's a bridge that goes across in Shoreham over the river. And I used to go, my parents always used to say, hey, look at the yachts, because there was yachts in the harbour. And apparently one day they were driving over and I went, yacht! And they were like, holy crap, did he say yacht? So I turned around a roundabout at the end, drove back, and I went, yacht! Like that. And they were like, holy smoke, his first word is yacht. And that is why I'm pimping.
Pimping. We be big pimp, spending cheese. You don't even know about that song.
Mike, have you got any idea what your first word was?
Probably like shit or something. I don't know. Nothing cool.
Chewing tobacco.
What?
That's what they do in the South. They
Hey, Barry. That's my last name.
Barry.
Berry Beacon. Oh, Billy Boo. You need to, Mike. We need to. Now there's a reaction video. There's a flipping reaction video. Drunk Texan reacts to Brian Bedondi.
Yeah.
Reacts to what?
Brian Bedondi or Terry Tibbs.
Yeah, just face jacker in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a funny show. It's a funny show with like some serious characters. Yeah. You reacting to that would just would be awesome. It would be awesome. It really
I got to message that to me.
Yeah. John, sort that shit out, mate. That'd be hilarious.
I'll send it over to you. You'll probably get a copyright, but it'd be funny.
Probably, but whatever. But hold on, I have a message. So I think that it's getting close to about dinner time for old Micus over here, and I also got to pee again. So I think we've been rocking and rolling for like 2 hours.
We have.
I think that I might be tapping out.
Fair play. Fair play.
Fine, it's fine. It's
My
fine.
beer has very little left. Here, let me see where I'm at.
Aren't you going out tonight?
Like here. Probably. I don't know. It might be. But I think I'm gonna kill this beer and then I pee, and then it's getting real close to dinner time.
Nice.
I think I might be tapping out, fellas.
The funny bit is, so Mike said, I'm going to come on, but I can't do like a marathon that you boys do.
Yeah.
I said I got like an hour in me.
You've doubled it. You've doubled it. Fair play to you.
Well, Charlotte's was still here. That's why I stayed.
You saucy monkey. You.
For Charlonator, yeah.
It's stunning wearing headphones. Beautiful.
Yeah, I wear them because it helps make my head look more regular shape. That's why I wear them.
Well, I've got a headset somewhere.
How much beer you have left, John?
I've got flipping loads.
Well, me too, but I mean of the one you're drinking right now.
About that much.
Oh, that's about where I am. What about you, brother? Where's your beer? Oh, you switched beers on us.
Switch beers. I'm on another one. Yeah.
Well, how much you got left in that one?
I've got about half a tin left.
That's good. That's pretty much empty.
Yeah.
So I say we toast, cheers.
Yeah, man.
Clink our beers.
Clink.
Oh, wait. I gotta think of a cool toast.
Clinkage.
I used to know a bunch. Let me think of one. I can't think of one. We'll just clink. I'm sorry. I screwed it up.
Clink to the French. No.
To USA.
To USA. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. So, Mike,
Well,
we'll let you go, old sausage. But we'll keep going. But
Yep.
if you're up for it, I was thinking, Mike. I thought I'll have a glass of water because when you're thinking, you need a glass of water. Well, I do. And I was thinking, my brewery has actually got better internet than here. And I thought, you know what? We'll have another stab at recording, and I'll do it from the brewery. And then we can have a bit more. You'll have a better background than my kitchen. That's my thought.
I think you have a good background, but no, I'm down, dude. I'm always down for these, and I say an hour, knowing it'll keep me like 2.5 hours.
It's just
kind of like,
wild, man.
It's like you have that buddy who's always late, and you tell him it's starting at 7 when you know it's starting at 8. You just tell him it starts at 7, so he shows up around 8.
That's me. Do you remember what we talked about softballs and lesbians last time? And then I got me Benjamin Franklin today.
Oh, hey, there you go. You got $6 in there, Bubba.
Yeah, baby.
You're loaded.
Hell yeah.
A whole beer that'll get you.
Almost buy a meal at McDonald's with that.
Fire me up. That's practically my life.
That's George W. And then Abraham Lincoln. Actually, George W. is George Bush. George Washington.
That's what we're bringing to Texas, man. We're going to live it up.
Hell yeah.
With our lesbian softballs.
Yeah.
I'm tapping out.
All right, Mike.
I have my bladder is at maximum capacity. So adios y bye con Dios.
Take care, buddy.
Love y'all. Later.
Thanks, Mike. You're a legend. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. I'm going to get another beer. Are you going to get another beer?
I've got a beer sitting right next to me when I finish this one, so I'm good.
Oh, you saucy devil, you. Right, so I'm gonna turn the comments off because I'm like 10 o'clock. I'm like 21 minutes behind.
I'm just getting comfy. 21 minutes.
So I'm going to go and get a beer, and I might have a 10-100, which is remarkably better than a 10-200, and then we can get into it.
I'm laying on the sofa like I'm trying to seduce you. I'll just chill.
Oh,
I'll
so
chill. Got my knee out.
Oh, so saucy. Oh, you sexy monkey.
I'll pop in my chill zone now, man.
No, you chill. I've got my drinking pants on. I've got my Nike.
The drinking pants.
My Nike. Oh,
nice.
They're not made for running. They're made for drinking.
Made for drinking. Yeah, don't get it mixed up. Nike now make drinking trousers.
Drinking trousers. I'm really annoyed. Look. I don't know if you can see that. I ripped the pocket.
Oh.
And it's because my epoxy kitchen pool thingamajiggies handles are just at pocket height of me Nikes.
Oh.
And it's
rip your damn pants.
Hell yeah.
Rip your pants. Oh dear. Right. So Mike is gone. Thank you to Mike for getting involved. My eyes are closing. Getting tired. John's gone for a lash. Who's with me? Who's still here? Where did John get to on the comments? Oh, he's about 3.5 hours behind, isn't he? What do we get back to the bottom? He's fucking better me. Kevin. Our friend Sharkhome Brewing. Richie's been better than me and all. Richie's gone bald. Oh dear. What's he saying? So Kevin is on Radiant Beer, on chill IPA. Looks very nice too. Focus.
There
you go.
Focus in the background.
Focus. Got it. Love it. Mark says, Paul, mate, the Brewdog vs. Cloudwater is the best IPA I've had so far. Glad you're enjoying it. John's getting a bowl of boiled tongue. Yeah, maybe.
Always.
Hello, guys. Dan says it's chubby, sexy, right? Said Fred. Night, ladies.
So fun. I'm so fat and sexy.
So fucking sexy. Too sexy for me.
I'm so fat and sexy. I want to eat a baby.
Too sexy for me trousers.
Look at me. Sexy beast.
I had dinner. I had some grub and Abby got in. So like between my stream and your stream, I had some dinner. And now I can barely move. I ate food. And I'm sorry. You know when you stop drinking, eat food, and then try drinking again? It's knackering. It's knackering.
Where are you? Where are you on the old commentos?
Pretty much down the bottom. Matthew Smith's a nice pose, aren't I? Proper chilling. I've done so many of these pissy live streams now, man. I just don't care. I was just chilling. Let me tell you about my deepest, darkest stories. Let's relax together. Let's have a sleepover. Maybe shit like this, and you can tell me all your you know.
Law's Brewing Co. Pajama party.
Let's have a pajama party. Anybody want to, you know, get things off the chest? You know, tell me your fantasies. Tell me what's happening.
So I played a little bit of country music. Do you think I'll have a copyright strike?
Yep. Well, I don't know how long was it.
Not very long.
Let's do like a private one, like a private chat, and just play music all the time.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good. Yeah. We got news, taxi field. No, what the? It's can't sleep.
No taxi, Phil. No, what the fuck? Drunk, can't see. Help, Phil. You got to be in a right mess by now. A right 2 and 8.
Everybody keeps saying this.
We do be like brosifs. Brother from another mother.
Oh, thanks for having me on first. Yo, be good. Yo, be good. You go and enjoy your enchiladas with red.
Guacamole.
Was it red sauce? Red sauce.
Red sauce. That's the one. Red sauce.
And refried beans. Not just beans, but refried ones.
Refried.
Do you know, is that like having a Chinese and then the following, like keeping some and then reheating it the next day? Is that what it is?
Don't know. Sounds rough though, doesn't it?
Yeah. You do look like you're doing some sort of sex pose there, Paul.
I don't give a shit.
So what's your best beer? All of them.
Talk to me.
Charlotte, all of them. We don't have a bad beer. You could try this one if you like modern beers. Band 1. It's our new American Pale Ale. It's got a Band 1. That's it.
Plug it. Oh.
Georgia number plate on. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
nice beer. It's a lovely beer, that one. Good beer.
We do good
beer. I don't know. I really like a good West Coast IPA, Charlotte. So like, you know, hoppy IPAs with a bit of a bitter kick, nice bit of citrus fruit. And then at the moment, I'm drinking a chocolate and coconut stout from Texas, of all places. Death by Coconut, and it's pretty good as well. Really chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
Soak to me. It is like base station. Right now, I'm flirting with audio.
Standing man's like, I'm too sexy for my couch.
Oh, too sexy for my couch.
John, please don't put that dress and wig on like the last time you got pissed. Did I?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone, Jim. Oh.
Honestly, Jim, outing me. Good evening, John and Paul. Australia. Yeah, Travis is from Australia. All right, mate. He video called me today, and I was driving to the tip. So he had to. Oh, my internet's smegging frozen again. Pissing internet. What's going on? What's going on? Hello? Where? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in your internet. You're all I ever wanted. The smeggy doodahs. Well, we lost Paul. What's happened? Why are we having such internet problems in the UK? I'm living the dream. Lol. Hang on a minute. Let me check what's going on. I don't know why I'm having so much interwebnet trouble. Something's good. Flipping. What is going on here? Right, okay. I can see me, but I've lost Paul. Very strange. Anyway, let's crack on. Paul, I'm sure will be back. There you go. You got a whole screen of me. What more can you want? Can't you play music that's on YouTube? No, it doesn't work like that. It's to do with copyright. So you can only have like certain music the YouTube or the producers let you have that hasn't got copyright on it. So yeah, bit annoying. Best to make your own music, even if it's bad. Charlotte, I can't even clap in time, so it would be really bad. Refried beans look like puke, but they're good. They look like puke. I mean, I feel like that would put me off quite a lot. You know, being that I look like sick. That's yeah, that sounds rough. It's 2:30. I've only just started. Paul, what's going on with your stream? Look, it's just great. It's like it's got naked, and it's not. Oh, hey, whoa, something happened. I can hear you, Paul, opening your beers. I just can't see you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, clear as a whistle.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
You look like your lights have gone off and you're just in a black room.
Oh.
That's a fucking great label. Thanks, Robert. Cheers, mate.
Feed Rose.
Sexually transmitted disease square degenerates podcast. Hate refried beans. People act like they are God, but they are not good. Act like they are good, but they're not good. Oh. Black beans. I'm really shizzled, or am I watching the... Yeah, that's basically what... Yeah, totally that. Does it taste like Bounty, Chris? Okay. I'm still here. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Sorry, guys. I'm on the red wine, but please don't show... It's okay, Kim. It's a fruit-based drink for the ladies. It's all right. It's fine. Shark. I think it's pinto beans, but I don't know. Okay, I'm out of here, y'all. Take it easy. Thank you, Mike, for coming on. It's been good fun. Got my best American hat on. Got my Texas t-shirt on. You know, just I put it out there for y'all. Y'all. Go and give Mike a big subscribe. Why not? Shut the front door, as he would say. Time for music night at Tribby Fields. Love you all. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. There you go. Jim, only 5:30 here in North Carolina. Drunk sisters, I meant to do you like black beans. That's literally my life. Dodgy internet, Raggy. It's so irritating. It just gets me vexed. And my clock is really loud. And I want to play music, but I can't because my internet gets crappy. Paul's left the building. No, he'll pop back on. He's having internet problems. The Russians are probably having a go at us. No, it'll be the Ruskies. We're like a massive aircraft carrier for everybody else. So yeah. Just been to a dawn service for Anzac Day here in Australia. That's awesome. Travis, what a legend. 4:00 in the morning over there. Did you kick Paul? No, I did not kick Paul. Paul went because his interwebnet broke. He'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. John lost control of the stream. That happens all the time. YouTube have cut him off for couch porn. Yeah, it's quite possible. John, what's your best beers to a newcomer? It really, Racky, it just depends on what you like. You know, if you like porters, our porter's really good. If you like light beers, then Malamute's pretty good for a light IPA. It's very piney. We have some pretty what's the word? They're all very high quality, but some are a bit wild. I think you just have a bit of fun with it. Go for it. Whatever you like. Whatever your style is. We should have something that covers that. Hopefully. Refried beans are beans that have just been stewed for a long time and then fried in lard. Refried beans. So they've been stewed and then fried. Okay. Refined beads are puck. Had them for a week in Honduras. That sounds like something you probably shouldn't share on here. It's probably a bit more personal. You know, just saying. YouTubers block you, Paul. Put your shorts back on. Lol. Refried beans are. My phone's flat, so if he's texted me, I can't even text him back. Pinto beans cooked down to a mash. Here he is. What happened?
I think my laptop just had a bit of a moment. The whole thing just kind of froze. I had to come out of it, turn it off, turn it back on again, and all of a sudden I was free to talk and say stuff. Even the microphone on the camera stopped working as well. So
Weird, isn't it? It's weird.
so, yeah. Odd.
Very strange.
It's been on all day, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. It's probably like, the process is probably so hot, it doesn't know what to do with itself.
Yeah, it's like, leave me alone.
I'm looking in the stream, always entertaining listening to you and Paul. Oh, thanks, Robert.
Thank you, Robert Chorley.
What a lad.
Sound. Chorley.
He's lurking. I'm lurking, lad. I'm lurking.
Lurking amongst the trees. You never know where
Raggy's beer reviews he's been in. He's been having a ponder. He was asking me about beers earlier.
Oh yeah.
What are you going to do tomorrow, Paul?
I've got work in the morning, and then I'm going to watch the cup final.
Are you going to do a watch party?
I'm thinking about it. A live watch along of the cup final. I'm thinking about it. We'll see.
I think you should do it.
You think I should do it?
I think you'll have some mad hits if you do.
Mad hits. You never know. People love all that stuff, don't they? Live watch alongs.
They like to see the rage when it doesn't go your way.
Well, that's the thing. It's bound to happen. That's bound to happen because we're playing against a very good Manchester City side, so it's bound to happen. So, yeah. Either way, you'll get me either being gutted or you'll get me being deliriously happy that Spurs have won a trophy for the first time in like 13 years.
I think you'd be good. I think you should. I think you should do it.
Maybe. See how I feel after work if I can be asked. Sometimes you just want to sit about, do nothing, don't you, and just be with yourself sometimes. So, yeah, we'll see.
When I said, "Does it taste like Bounty, Chris?" When what he was drinking? Okay.
Yeah, it does. It actually does remind me of Bounty. It's actually spot on. So it's an Irish style porter that's brewed with chocolate and coconut, and the chocolate is supplied by a company called Sholaka.com, and it's pure liquid cacao.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so this is it's 6.5%, 6.5% this stuff from Moscow Blues Brewery in Austin, Texas, and it's pretty good. It is pretty good.
Happy Anzac Day, Travis. What's your take on the craft beer channel? I sponsor it, so
you do.
I do. I'm a top Patreon bad boy. What's my take on it? I think it's more like I don't know Johnny that well. I know Brad quite well. Brad's sound. I don't. I've no real. It just exists, and they enjoy it, and they have fun. They're probably a little like, I know it sounds awful and harsh. To me, they're probably more highbrow than I am. So they probably know more about beer and the nuances of beer than me. Does that sound about right?
What's that? Say again?
The craft beer channel they've got more nuances than me about beer. They're a bit more.
They're a bit more descriptive, aren't they? They're a bit more anal about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right term to use, but yeah, they're very much there. They have to say all the right words and go in deep and all that. It's they're people who have an opinion, but you kind of get the impression that they value their own opinion. If that makes any sense. I don't want to have a go at them, but they compared to me, for example, they're a bit what they say goes.
Yeah. That's probably about right. They know their stuff, but it's
they do.
It's just different worlds. It's difficult because you could argue that you make the beer and it's for those guys, but they're actually a little tiny weeny part of the industry. And really, you're like, my argument would be that there is 1 million pints of lager sold a day.
Yeah.
So,
everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got an opinion, and I just kind of think I don't know. I just don't think anyone's opinion is more worthy than someone else's, especially when we're talking about drinking beer.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
If someone says to me, right, yeah, this is how you brew a beer, then their opinion is more valid than mine because I've never brewed a beer. But when someone says, oh, well, it tastes like this, it tastes like that, I don't like it. And then I say I do like it. Neither of the opinions then better the other. That's my that's my issue. When they sit there telling you that this beer is great and that beer is great, and it's very much matter of a fact in the way they say it, I'm like, yeah, but it's not though, is it? It's not. They haven't got a rating system. They're not saying, oh, this is our opinion. They say it like this is what it is, and I don't like it when people do that. I don't like being told by someone that this is good, that is good. And I'm like, I need to make my own mind up. Thank you very much. Because everything's subjective. Beer is like art to me. If you either like it or you don't like it, and you're not wrong or right either way.
Yeah.
So,
So unless you like Desperados.
If you like Desperados, you like Desperados, but I'm definitely not on the same side. That's all I will say. That for me isn't beer.
Charlotte, that's what's been going on. It's I don't know. Every time I have a guest, the flipping internet is like dog crap. It's so frustrating. There you go.
Logically, yeah. Rich sent me a video of him punching a bag from a couple of years ago. I don't know why, but yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh, I can hear the wife. She's coming back.
I really hope you beat him. I hope you beat him. We're due, mate. We're well overdue winning something.
Nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice.
It'd be nice.
Micah had not talked to me, but hey ho.
Yeah, I mean, we beat them earlier in the season as well. We've done them at home, but I think City seem to turn it on when it gets to the business end of the season. They seem to take it up another level, but we'll see.
Here she is.
Here she is. Here she be.
They can't. Me and Paul are still live. We're still hanging on. At 11:15. Paul's really drunk, Lids, and he's been saying loads of swear words. But we've managed to rein it in, haven't we, Paul?
I've been effing and jeffing.
Oh, outrageous.
He's blue.
Anzac Day is a commemorate. That's a long word for me to say. A commemorative day. Anzac stands for Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, and they were badass in the Second World War. They were
badass.
Yeah, and there's some stories of the New Zealand pilots in the de Havilland Mosquito, which was a twin propeller Merlin Rolls-Royce engined wood aeroplane. They went and bombed Hitler's parade in front of Hitler, and they flew at street level through Berlin to escape anti-aircraft.
That's pretty cool.
That's flipping. They had some balls on them. That's what they had. The problem with online drinking, it's harder to tell when you are sloshed, and spell checking goes out the window. It's true. It's true, Charlotte. It's very true. Jimmy, lol, I don't know where I am. I'm face down somewhere.
I hope you're not face down somewhere.
Phil's been drinking all day, Liz.
Like you.
No, I haven't been drinking all day. Have you heard this?
What's that?
No, me and Paul. I had 3 beers with Paul. I'm getting grief here.
Get told off.
I've had an hour in between. I'm fine.
Somebody's flashing me on the way home again, right? As if there's something like I didn't have the lights on.
Yeah.
And I did have the lights on.
Yeah.
And I've just been to check and the lights are on.
Why are they flashing it in there?
And I was speeding. It wasn't like I wasn't speeding, but I was like, I wasn't on 30. I was like 35. So it's not like I was going slow.
And they were flashing you?
Yeah. It's happened like 3 times now when I've been driving at night.
Really? Liz has got this thing, right? So somebody keeps flashing. Well, people keep flashing at her when she's driving at night. But we have a Volvo. The headlights are on, and it's got.
I just checked. I've got out on the engine so the lights are both on.
Yeah, all the lights are on and everything. Why she keep getting?
Why are they flashing me? And I wasn't going slow.
She wasn't going too slow.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? She ain't got a rear light out or nothing.
No, just checked.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I thought, I must have a light out.
Who was flashing you? Did you pull over?
No, it was a taxi on the way back.
Oh, is it a taxi?
It wasn't the other 2 times, but this today it was.
Are you sure it's not that they're just going over speed bumps and it's...
No, because it was coming down that hill just down here from Paddock Roundabout. No speed bumps. But I thought that first, like the first time.
And he's flashing you?
Yeah.
Was he really close behind you?
No.
Ah.
Really didn't.
That is weird. Maybe it's because he was smoking like crazy. Flipping, who knows?
Who knows, man? People flash for all sorts of weird reasons, don't they? Doesn't make
That's
any
weird.
sense.
Maybe he was thinking I was going too slow.
Strand in the midfield and we win. You never know. You
The
never know.
problem is, around here at night, the taxi drivers now think it's the Wild West, and they can
Right.
drive whatever speed they want, even if you're doing like 30 miles. I completely brake checked someone today because he was right up my arse, and he couldn't have got any closer, and I was doing like 50.
Wow.
Yeah, so I literally stopped, pulled the car at an angle so he couldn't go past, got out of the car, and his face was like, oh, flipping hell, what have I done? And I said, could you just drive a little bit closer and then you touch the back of my car and then I'll brake check you really hard. You can smash into the back of me. I said, I'm in a Volvo, won't do anything. And then I'm going to claim off your insurance like £2,000 or £3,000 for whiplash.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, me, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm out delivering, dude. I'm out delivering. I was like, you drive that close with me and my son in my car. I said, next time I'll smash you in the face.
It's just, some people are dickheads on the road, don't they? Getting right up your ass. It really is stupid.
There's no need.
No.
I'm leaving. This was great, even with that Texan chat with everyone.
Even with that guy.
John looks like he's ready to put his onsie on. What's it? Onsie on? Onsie?
Is that a onesie?
No, I've got a onesie, but it didn't fit me. My shoulders are so wide that it feels like it pulls my nuts through my ears.
I've never had a onesie. Never had a onesie. I had to wear like a full-on kind of jumpsuit sort of thing. I went onto the roof of the Spurs stadium, and I had to wear kind of a onesie gear zip-up thing, and I had to get all wired up and cabled up in case I jumped or anything like that, you know. So that was interesting. That was interesting, getting into one of them. Yeah, not comfortable, but there you go.
1 million pints of lager sold a day, and 900k of them are sold in Ashington.
Weatherspoons up his way.
Paul, your channel is like the working man's beer drinking channel, whereas craft beer channel is a little bit posh, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to think that my channel is a little bit more approachable than the craft beer channel. But like you say, craft beer channel probably got more knowledge of the brewing process and what goes into it. And I think when people know a bit more about the brewing process, they kind of tend to look down their nose at people who simply just drink and review it. So yeah, maybe that comes across with me as well. It's just not my cup of tea. You know, I'd love to know more about the brewing process, but
well, when we do a Paul's beer review, pepper, ginger, chocolate, raspberry, cherry, ice cream, tobacco, stout.
Just a ginger. I want ginger in a coffee stout.
Ginger and coffee.
Ginger and coffee. It is like ooh.
Yeah, ginger and coffee stout. You know it.
Well, no, I've seen ginger and coffee together. Yeah. I feel like ginger and coffee would be good if it was barrel aged for a year.
Oh God, yeah.
That would be.
You put some of them sort of spices you had in that Winter Hill in with a decent coffee stout or porter. I reckon it would be pretty special.
Yeah, I agree. Like in Desperados is like in Arsenal.
Means you're going to hell. Yeah.
I hate beer snobs. Completely agree, but I hate being told things. That's why yours and Scott's reviews are my favourite, because it's your opinion. It's true. It's true. It's all based on opinion.
Yeah. Every beer review I've ever done, in the description box below, I've always written the same words. Man, I've done over 400 videos, and I've always written the same words, and it says beer description, smell, taste, and personal opinion. So every single video I've ever done. So no one can ever say, oh, he thinks this, he thinks that, you know, he thinks he knows best. And I'm just like, no, I don't. Nothing I say is matter of fact. It's opinion, you know. It's totally a new opinion, and that's how it has to be. So yeah, I'm with Brad on that. You can't be told. You can't be told something. It comes down to taste, doesn't it? You know.
I mean, I've been told that I would like certain stuff, and I just can't do it. I will say though, on craft beer channel's defense, I've not heard them tell you what you should be tasting, but they are very clued up, and they know their stuff, and they know. They do know their stuff. They do. The only thing I can think of late that maybe didn't help him is the whole staggeringly good thing.
They went in on them, didn't they?
Yeah, and I like, part of me thinks that was a bad move. They should have just.
So who are they? Who are they to say something like that? All right, perhaps it wasn't a particularly good batch, or you know, perhaps it wasn't ideal, but the way they reacted was bad. You know,
it like from an outsider looking in. So I get it because I saw some of the other stuff from the other side, and I get why they maybe reacted like that. But breweries make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't think anybody's perfect.
Nope.
So I think the problem is if you're gonna go at someone and you don't like the way that they do something or the way that they react to something, that you just put yourself in a position for that to come back on you at a later date. So whether they're right or they're wrong, I don't know enough about it. But for me personally, as a brewery, it wouldn't stop me making a beer with staggeringly good. I think they had a go at doing something different. It didn't work. But I think equally so, they put themselves out there and they were like, no, it's not right, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Their opinion, if that's their opinion, that's their opinion. But the problem is, if on the flip side, they make a mistake and they get arseholed for it, then that'll be, and somebody else hangs them out to dry, there'll be no mercy, will there? On the other side of the coin, you just got to be careful. Like,
you got like I say, you can make your opinion known. You can state your opinion. That's all cool, but you shouldn't then go preaching about it. And it's I think that's where they went wrong. Like, they obviously don't agree with the way they did things, but they're not in a position to start going off on one about it. Like, it didn't affect them. Why does it affect them? Why did they feel they needed to go off on a social media rant and all that? It was just silly, just a silly maneuver. Yeah.
I don't know. The problem is, because they've got such a big following, I think they feel they're probably in a position where they have people want them to make a statement about it.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe they wouldn't have said anything if they weren't that big. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. It's always, I don't know the full thing from both sides. Hello, Graham. How are you, sausage? You two are starting to become my favourite people. Thanks, Dan, man.
Dude.
I think we just kind of, me and Paul we just chill.
Just chill. Just chill. Relax. Have a beer. Talk about it. It's all good. It's all good.
That's it. Paul's, where's the crisps?
I've got some, but I'm literally, I ain't got room to put them in my mouth. I'm like full. Drinking, stopping, eating dinner, and then starting drinking again is a bad move. It never works for me. Never works. I'm so full. I'm not struggling to get this down me, and it's lovely. I'm struggling to get it down me.
What have I got? I've got Seabrooks. I've got Flaming What's-It. I've got Sensations Papa Dummy things. And probably something else. Oh dear. Have you guys ever had a beer from Golden Road Brewery from LA? Well done already, the chat. So well so far. Well, we're struggling, to be honest, because I'm always behind. They flashing her as they thought she was there too. Who was flashing what?
Talk about Lydia. She was getting flashed.
I don't. This has happened to her a couple of times. I think it's just taxi drive. They're a bunch of arses. If you're driving around sort of in the evening late, they'll do 60, 70 mile an hour and 30.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's usually the opposite around here. Taxi drivers tend to go about half the speed limit because they've got a fare. Or they're running on the meter or something.
Yeah, it's not good. I might take a drive round tomorrow evening and see if anybody flashes at me.
Yeah.
Josh is drinking a blueberry whipped waffle sour.
Sounds good.
What Volvo do I have? I've got a V70. It's annoying the shizzle out of me. It's got this weird fault with it, and it randomly smokes for no good reason. And it's had a new turbo. It's had loads of stuff done to it, including it's had problems with the gearbox. Also, most expensive car I've ever bought, and it's given me nothing but ball ache. I'm sick of it now. I've had loads of Volvos. It's the first one that's ever given me problems. Volvo Appreciation Society in the house. Right, here we go. Are you ready? I learned to drive in a 240 GL estate. I've had my dad. I used to pinch his 760 turbo intercooled GLE. My first car was a 360 GLE SE Saloon. We had a 244 Thor Saloon. That's a rare car. There was only 2,000 made. We had a 264 740 GL. We had a 240 estate. I've had an 850R, an 850 T5R. I've had I'm trying to think, 480 ES. And I'm now on my V70. Oh, and we had a V50 as well, 2-litre diesel.
You've had that many Volvos?
Yeah, that's only Volvos. I've had loads more BMWs and Mercs and stuff.
And so you've had that many Volvos, but you're still driving Volvos?
I just like Volvos. I always find myself coming back to the brand. Right, here we go. I've had a Citroen C4 VTS. VTR. Yep. I've had a Corsa combo van.
Yep.
I've had loads of Transporter T4s. I've had a T5. I've had a Porsche 944. I've had an Almera GTI Nissan. I've had a Nissan Primera. I've had a Sierra 1.8 GLX. I've had a Sierra 2-litre Sapphire. I've had a BMW 320, a BMW 325, all these E30s, 318 E30 and a 316 E30. I've had E36, 318 I, 323, 328. I've had an E21 323i race car. I mean, the list goes on. Me and Lids have had hundreds of cars.
I don't understand. Why have you had so many cars? I don't get that.
I used to be in the motor trade.
True, but
And
why have you had so many cars?
Should buy and sell them all the time, and I'd own them, and I just like cars. It was like a drug. I could totally get back into it, but I've in the last sort of 10 years after having kids, I've kind of stuck to the same vehicles.
Yeah.
And I'd totally get back into buying and selling cars and having the ones that I want and all that, but I've just got really lazy with it. I just since I've got the van for work, brand new, in warranty, it's got everything, it's fully loaded. It's just not a priority anymore.
Yeah.
They're flashing because you're a sexy lady. Sexy lady. Craft beer channel only drinks beer with clean hands. What's that mean?
Not proper drinkers. If you'd be able to go into a bar and have a beer straight from the job, right? Straight from the grind. You know, when you fancy a beer on the way home.
Yeah.
The bar, with your hands covered in mud, have a proper pint. You know.
Yeah, that's proper beer.
I know what he means.
I get that. Yeah, Paul's always welcome. Me and Paul are going to do a beer. When he's free, we're going to just crack on and make some beer. It's all good.
100%. 100%.
I'm going to let him loose with Trigger Mike, and that'll be the end of it.
He's the brewmaster.
I do like craft beer channel, however, they're little hipster like. No problem with that. Just saying, yeah.
They are a bit hipsterish.
I get on with Brad. Brad's a legend. Brad's just such a guy, and he has issues with anxiety and all sorts of stuff. Real proper. Brad is salt of the earth. Johnny is very driven, different guy altogether. I think I frightened Johnny, if I'm honest. I'm a bit like all over the place. I do that with a lot of people. I think they just think I'm wild. I don't do things orthodox. How many beers tonight, John? You're in fine form. Have you got the drink? I have got the drinky pants on. What have I had? I've had quite a few, but I'm all right.
Pants.
Agreed, Jim. Travis says, I only drink 3 days a week. Yesterday, tomorrow, today, and tomorrow.
Love it.
Paul, do you use a 0-turn mower?
A 0-turn? I don't even know what a 0-turn mower is. What's a 0-turn mower?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mowers, I turn them.
Do I ever wear? I used to in the motor trade. I don't anymore.
Overalls.
I'm pretty much a desk jockey these days. And if I'm out and about, my normal working uniform is jeans, boots, a pair of Timberland boots, and a black t-shirt and a black hoodie. That's it. John, I've just fitted a Pint 365 to my bar. Are you looking to a beer in bag or polykegs to fit it? So we do have bag in but excuse me. Wow. We do bag in box, but I think the valve on our bagging box isn't suitable for 365, but we do polykegs, but they're Sankey, which I think you can fit, to be honest. So yeah, there you go. Volvo Estates are like minivans. You can fit a sheet of plasterboard flat in the back. Yeah, you want to see what I took to the tip today. I took all sorts of stuff. My garden is well, not beautiful, but it's better than it was. That's a Metallica tattoo, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, man. Good spot. Bosh. Love them.
There you go.
Best metal band the world's ever seen.
John's like my dad, Arthur Daly. Thanks, mate. Confession.
Arthur Daly. Ooh.
Jim's a retired Rosa.
He's a retired cop. He's a quap. They're all coming out, aren't they? There's loads of people that are coppers nowadays, apparently. You never knew. That's all right. You're a retired cop, so you probably got some stories to tell, won't you, Jim?
I wouldn't want to be a cop, and it's hard.
It is over here. At least in America, you can shoot people. Over here, you can't even hit them now. Yeah. Yeah,
but even now, it's like, well, that girl that got shot, that 16-year-old girl, and she stabbed one woman, and she was trying to stab another in the face, and the copper shot her. And the media's like, they've gone rioting because the copper shot this girl who was, it wasn't like a little knife like this. He was a knife like that.
Jeez.
I was like, if that was my daughter, I would have wanted you to flipping shoot her as well.
Was this girl black by any chance?
Yeah, of course she was.
There you go.
Right, guys, I'm going to get off the steam. As always, catch you Friday after work. Chris, you're more than welcome. I'll tell you who we haven't seen a lot of. What's going on with Beer Dog? I haven't seen him in 8.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. He's been quiet, hasn't he?
Yeah, he pops in, he pops out. Maybe it's because the pubs are open.
Maybe.
I'd love some Rockport boots, said no one ever.
They used to be well expensive, didn't they, Rockport stuff?
They were crap. I never got into Rockport.
No. I had a sweatshirt. I had a Rockport sweatshirt years ago. I never had any boots or nothing for them because I didn't think they were particularly great at it, you know. I've had...
They're not like a pair of Timberlands. They're just Reeboks rebadged.
That's the thing. I've never had a pair of Timberland boots. I've always fancied a pair of Timberland boots, but never had them. I've had Caterpillar boots. I think they're overrated. Caterpillar boots aren't very good.
No,
they're overrated. But yeah, I've never had Timberlands.
You want Timberlands. Once you've had a pair of Timberlands, there's just no going back. I've had Timberlands boots for probably the last, since 1994.
Mm.
And they're brilliant. They're just brilliant boots. Zero Toe Mirror with 2 main wheels can stop and turn in place. I think he's talking about ride-on ones.
So, do you mean like a roller? One with a roller on the back. So you've got 2 wheels at the front and then a roller at the back. So you literally just tip it up and spin it. I'm not sure.
I bet he's on about... Jim will have a ride-on though, won't he?
Sure, depends how big your yard is, I suppose.
How's the cars Ian getting on? Today, we cleared the garden. So that was the starting point. And we've got some sand and bits and bobs that we found, and we've put them inside the cars in to dry out. So that's where we're at with that. So the actual cars in, I've not done anything with, but I've sorted out the garden. What time are you on till? I think we'll probably not do, shall we say, until past?
Yeah, that works.
That works. past.
Been busy.
Been busy.
PK in it now. Been busy.
Oh, dear Lord. That's not good.
That ain't the one.
Whew, gotta go. But thanks for the good times. Busy day tomorrow. What are you doing, Charlotte? What's going on?
Thanks for joining us, Charlotte.
Charlotte, have you subscribed to said beer channels? Paul's beer reviews of myself.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for talking.
I know she's got a bit of a soft spot for Texans.
Yeah. The American thing, isn't it?
My tats have island on the back left shoulder, Templar cross, then the Scotland on the right shoulder, and then they got a large Celtic cross below my back.
Oh, nice.
That's
so. Where your family from? Where your family from, Jim?
Cleckheaton, probably.
Where?
Cleckheaton. It's just up the road from me.
Just up the road. Up road.
Night, everyone. Thanks. Right, Thomas. See you later, alligator. I have had Timberlands. They're good ones too.
No.
What it is, we've got a designer outlet in York, and if you go in the middle of summer, you can buy a pair of Timberland boots for about 25 quid.
Not bad, is it? Blimey.
No. But you've got to...
There's a Timberland store in Watford, not too far away, but it ain't cheap. You can't get a pair of Timberland boots for 25 quid in there. About 90 quid.
Yeah. These are seconds. I've got some Adidas Superstars, camo ones, and I got them for 20 quid.
Wow.
In the Adidas outlet store. I bought Al some in a different colour. But they're what? What are Adidas Superstars? About 80 quid?
It can be, yeah, depending on the style. I've had one pair of Superstars, and I think they cost me at least 70. But they're nice shoes, though. I like them. They got that front bit, that rubber front bit, which I think
I've got a huge doner with hot chili sauce in the kitchen with mine. Oh, dude.
I love the idea of it. I just literally couldn't fit it in at the moment. So bloated.
Timberlands are good for giving someone a good hiding. Well, the ones I have aren't that kind of Timberland. They're like almost like a trainer boot thing.
Well, my work boots, I can't remember the name of the company my work boots are made by now, but they got steel toe caps on them, and I wouldn't fancy a kick in the head to one of them either. So they're proper.
My actual work boots are Puma steel toe caps. Yeah, Puma steel. I'm really flat-footed,
Right.
and so I'd always wear. I'm so lazy. I wear Adidas trainers all the time. Sambas all the time, and they just don't do your arches any good at all. And then what would happen is I'd start getting pains in my knees and my back and all sorts, and my arches would be destroyed. So somebody recommended Puma work boots. They're heavy, but the arches are bang on. And if I'm doing barrels and lifting barrels and stuff, they're the ones to wear. They're really, really good. Husqvarna with a 42-inch deck. That's his lawnmower.
That's a big old deck for on a mower. Blimey. I've never had a Husqvarna. I've had haters. I've had anything with a Briggs and Stratton engine on it are usually good mowers. Mount Fields, McCullochs, things like that. I tend to go quite a few of those. Hondas, they make quite a good lawnmower as well.
It's not much Honda don't do well, is there?
They are very clever. They are very clever, Honda. Give them credit.
Yes, we subbed and wedding planning.
Oh.
We had a young lad in Melbourne who was waiting for an Uber. He got his face slashed to pieces for minding his own business. Disgraceful. Poor guy will never have feeling in his face again. Flipping Nora. What's that all about?
Jesus.
Wowza. I would love some Nike Jordan high tops again. They were my favourite. They were cool. I couldn't afford them back then.
I don't like a dickhead in a pair of Jordans.
I can get Timberlands for a tenner off Abdul. He sells them on the back of a Ford Fiesta.
Oh yeah, we all know one of them, do we?
Yeah, but this is it's a designer outlet, and you're buying off-season stuff and seconds. That's all it is. Yeah. Both Ireland and Scotland. My father's family is from Glasgow. My mother's family is from Ireland, originally in O'Neill. My dad's family was originally a Lawler. There were Lawlers in Ireland, and then my mum is they're from Yorkshire, but her mum is an orphan, and we think she got pregnant on a cruise ship, and she used to play. She was an opera kind of grade pianist. So that's why it's a funny joke that I look a bit like King, whatever his name is, Edward George or whatever his name is, because it's possible down the lines. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Just
related to King Henry, you're a mass murderer.
No, not Henry. George got fruit flied again. Pumas are good. I like Pumas.
Pumas. I've got Puma football trainers. I've had them for years. My Astro shirts are Pumas.
Did you know Puma and Adidas were brothers?
Are they? They just went in their separate directions and.
They got pissed off with each other and they just went their different ways.
No way.
Similar thing with Lidl and Aldi. Same thing.
Yeah. I like Air Max. I like Air Max Classics or Nike Air Forces. They're quite smart. I can't be dealing with trainers that have bubbles like all the way around them. I think they just look daft.
I've never owned a pair of Nikes.
No, they're well comfy. The Nike Airs are well comfy.
The kids all have Nikes, and Micah has Adidas Predator football boots. Is that right?
Adidas Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never. When I was a kid, I could never afford a pair of Nikes, and as I'm older now. I just think I look like a knob with a pair of Nikes on. Just too not. I'm too old.
Baby.
Love Sambas, Gazelles. Yeah, I love Sambas and
I love
Gazelles.
Gazelles. I literally bought a new pair of Gazelles a couple of weeks ago. They're beautiful. I'm well happy with them. I'll grab them. I'll grab my Gazelles. They're right here.
Oh, there's something about them, isn't there? Gazelles. I love the Sambas. I love Sambas. I've got a pair of Sambas, but they're falling apart. I want some new ones, but I don't get black Sambas. I get the navy blue ones. Oh, look at the box.
Got to keep them in the box, mate. Got to keep them in the box.
Let's have a look. Oh, they're nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
I've only worn them once. Wore them out once, when I went for a couple of beers at Mad Squirrel the other week. That is a shoe. That's just a classic, innit?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
It's just a classic look. I don't care how technical shoes get. That is a shoe.
It's fresh.
Yeah, man.
Fresh.
Fresh and clean.
Do you keep all your boxes and everything for them?
Only these because they're suede. But like leathers and that, I'll keep the box for a little while, but eventually I'll get fed up and chuck them. But yeah, suede shoes, I try and keep in the box, keep them away from light and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. Fly Mopal.
Fuck no. Can't use the Fly-Mo in my game.
Yeah, you're not missing much. You're not missing much. I've got to admit, I think we'd prefer to go to North Carolina than you would come here.
Yeah, mate, you ain't missing nothing here.
No. Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry the King Lawler.
King Kong. Look at Dimitri's.
It's Tyson Fury pushing out a fart there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's beast mode there, doesn't he? You look like Henry, John. But no, I don't. Yeah, not that old. Not that old.
That was it.
Puma are class. They sponsor the national unfunded FIFA
Fishing
control.
Cockwombles.
That's it. The national unfunded Cockwombles. There you go. Glad we got that sorted. I don't know if you've noticed, but I changed my name as I'm doing food and drink reviews now. Just did a new video, drumstick chocolate. I hadn't noticed because it still says, blind
reviews.
Oh, yeah. I
see.
And trainers are also lush. I love Adidas.
Old school.
Invincible when it comes to trainers. Yeah, it's true.
Old school.
Don't put worn shoes back in a box, you tart.
You want to keep them crisp, mate. You want to keep them crisp, especially suede shoes. You leave them out, things to stick to them. I swear they do.
Got a bit. I like the boxes, but I just flipping wear the death out. I just wear them to death.
Well, these ones, they're like out shoes, going out, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I've got a pair of Gazelles that are a tweed.
Oh, blimey!
Yeah, tweed Gazelles.
Rare, aren't they?
Oh, they're super rare. But they're old now. They're a bit battered, but they still look cool. They look cool because they look battered. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they do. They do sell them brand new with that look, don't they? That beat up look.
Yeah. I used to wear Vans in high school back in the 80s. No way.
Nice.
Vans have kind of taken a bit of a diver. Like they've fallen out of fashion, haven't they, Vans?
I've never really got into Vans and things like that. I've had a pair of Converse, but yeah, never had a pair of Vans. Hate it all day long. They make a good mower. I hate to make a good mower. Bit overpriced though, I think. but they're nice. They've got that racing green colour. They're all in racing green. Hate tomatoes, proper traditional. Because they'll try to talk to me. Simple and boost. Talk to me. 30 pairs, £100. Talk to me.
Talk to me. Well, I think we're 5 minutes off the end of this stream. We've got 12 people left. I'm
It's
impressed
true.
we've got 12 this late
You
off.
can't have a kickabout in your gazelles, Jack. You know the rules. They'll
Can't
be
be-
fucked. If you kick a ball in them, that's it. They're done. Game over.
Game over. They're knackered.
How do you feel about Beckham and all that after he moved to the States?
I don't know. My mate's missus knows the Beckhams quite well, but their daughters go skiing. A daughter and son or whatever go skiing together. I don't know.
Victoria, Posh Spice, whatever you want to call her now, she lived not too far away from me. It's down the road in a place called Goff's Oak, which is very posh. She was born into money, that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was born into money. She's never had to worry about money her whole life. So, yeah. David, on the other hand, a bit different. But I like David Beckham. I ain't got a bad word to say about him. I don't think he was a particularly amazing footballer. He had a hell of a right foot on him, but he wasn't a special footballer really. He was just more. I mean, the fact that he's still famous now is due to his look, innit? The way he looks. He's a good-looking bloke. He's built a career off of everything but football, it seems.
Good businessman.
Certainly is.
Bye, guys. Love you, man. Thanks for a great Surdy. Still here. AMC's still here. He's still here.
FC, still here.
Well, we've got 3 minutes and we're going to call it a day. So if you've got any questions, you need to throw it in now in the last 3 minutes because I'm knackered.
Yeah. Rich Shapes is it. He sent me a picture. He's gone Slappy Monkey. Slaphead.
Does he really?
Yes. The whole lot.
My belly's sticking out.
Oh dear. Never a good look.
I'm going to have some... I feel like I want some sort of food after this.
I don't. I want to get a glass of water. I want to go upstairs.
Fart.
Otherwise, I probably will fart.
Yeah.
And then jump in the sack, I think. That's my plan.
I think I'm going to turn the heater on for a little bit and hope it doesn't throw the breaker off again. And why does it always go wrong when I get people on, Paul?
That is odd. I don't know why. Mine freezing, I reckon it's just because it's been on all day. I reckon that's why it's been on since about 2:30.
Yeah, could be. Right. Very few minutes left.
I'm
back for a bit. I want to see who's most pissed. It's clearly drunk Texan says is gone now.
He was. He ran away.
God save the Queen, and I love you guys. Until next time, cheerio.
God save the Queen. Happy birthday, Liz. We love you.
We love you, Liz. We love you. We love you. I accidentally nearly put Shark into timeout. Sorry. Bye, guys.
Behave yourself, Kevin, for Christ's sake.
I pressed the wrong button. Goodbye. God bless.
God bless. Cheers,
you guys. Bye. Thanks, Kim. Welcome. Consider liking, subscribing, and all that jazz.
All that malarkey.
Stan, night lads. Cheers for everything. Nice to see you, Stan.
Cheers, Stan.
Dimitri. Legend. Two best.
I'm claiming it, man.
Right. What does Paul do for a J job? He's an astronaut.
Yes. I also adult entertainment performer.
Yeah, he's an astronaut, an adult
sexual astronaut. I do space.
Yeah, sexual astronaut.
Space themed porn, basically.
There you go, Travis.
Space themed porn, yes.
I'm always in timeout. I did nearly time you out. Professional bush trimmer. There you go.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. So I'm going to end this broadcast right here. Paul, stay there. Paul, stay there. See you later, alligators. Goodbye.
Yeah, guys, we love you.
Bye.